Welcome back to Baseline Breakdown. We're back. We're gonna get right into it. My name is Adrian Garcia. This is my co-host,
What's up,
Dejan.
everybody? It's Dejan, and welcome back to another episode. We're here with the
We're
end
gonna
of the
talk a
season
lot.
stuff, man. Yeah.
End of season, regular season officially over. There's no more regular season basketball to be had anymore. We start the play-in tournament tomorrow. We're filming this on Monday, April what, 13th, right? Yeah, April 13th. Tomorrow is the first set of the play-in games. It's the 7-8 matchups we've got, and we're just
hmm
we're ready to predict it all. We're gonna be doing our play-in predictions, our playoff predictions after that, and then Dejan and I are also gonna give our award predictions for the entire regular season because these are coming the next few weeks. Next few weeks, we're gonna get our MVP. Jaylen Brown's gonna win his first MVP. We're gonna get some crazy stuff happening in the next few weeks, and we're excited because the playoffs are the end of the season. Some fun stuff are gonna happen, and
hmm
it's sad to go into a playoffs without Tyrese Halliburton, man. Sad to go
I
in the.
know, I know,
I
but
felt bad they were bullying my boy.
I know then to find out he's dealing with like face shingles and like the
Yeah.
medication that he's on is causing him to like be hungry and eat all the time. So
Yeah, I was like, bro, let my boy alone, bro.
yeah,
It makes sense, especially when you're recovering from a freaking
yeah,
Achilles tear. You're not gonna be able to work out.
yeah. I will say, I mean, obviously it sucks that he's dealing with that, but like at least he's dealing with it now, so that way he can
Yeah,
hopefully be
he's got
done by the time the season starts.
like 6 months, an entire
Yeah.
off season to just work on his
And I can't
body,
even
work on
imagine
himself.
like because he's saying he's had to switch up his medication like 3 times. So I'm like, I can't even imagine them.
Yeah,
He had to get like Botox done in his face and shit. I'm like, oh jeez, I can't even
he said he
imagine.
had Botox on his face. That's insane.
He had to get
Yeah,
Botox done in his face. Yeah,
I thought they were bullying him. I'm like, bro, come on, like this is
I know.
injured,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, at first I just thought that he was like bulking like a lot, like just
Mhm.
putting on like just trying to put on weight. But then that came out. I'm like, ah,
I hope next season he'll be back, my boy. I remember I was seeing him talk to the Pacers fans, and I was like, bro, he was probably so mad at Pascal for the season they had. He's probably like, sorry,
not.
y'all, Pascal's fucking dog shit. He just couldn't get the job done this year. I'll be back
Yeah, I
next year.
mean, he probably wanted them to be like a
Af
competitive team still. But hey, he's gonna play next to AJ next year, so it's all
True.
good.
After a while, he probably was like, I'd prefer the top pick over
Yeah, it's
being
it's all good.
competitive.
Yeah,
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 as opposed to like what the Celtics are doing, where they didn't take a gap year with Jason Tatum, shit like that. But
yeah.
yeah, we're excited, man. The play-in tournament will be over by this week, and we're gonna have two more teams eliminated. We've already got freaking 8 teams eliminated in the entire league, four in the East, four in the West. Those teams are gone. But
hmm
two more teams will be gone in the East and the West. We're gonna be talking about what our predictions are right here. We
hmm
gave our predictions last week of what we thought would happen, so now like it honestly kind of ended up in what I was thinking, like the play-in tournament at least. A lot of the
Yeah,
seeds
yeah.
stayed the same, so kind of nice to see. And then right after the playing tournament, all that. We're gonna do our awards, but we're also gonna talk about who we had in our All NBA teams, awards, all
At
defensive
the
teams,
beginning
stuff
of the
like that.
season, yeah, before the
At the
season even
beginning of the
started,
season,
yeah.
yes, we're gonna be going into all that. So make sure you stick around to see what we think about your favorite players, what we thought about your favorite players, and how we're gonna talk about them for the future here, man. So, but we
hmm
want to get into the play-in. Let's start recapping and start predicting everything we can here. So we're gonna start with the East play-in, Dejan. We've got the Sixers at the 7 seed versus the 8 seed Orlando Magic. Talk to me. Who are you feeling about this win or
I
go
gotta
home?
say one thing: the Magic are absolute dog shit for losing that game yesterday. They lost to Luka Garza and Baylor
Yep.
Scheierman. Good players. I'm not saying that to shit on them,
Shout
but
out to Baylor.
yeah, but
I saw a post where someone was like, "Would you rather start a franchise with Baylor Shireman or Paolo
and
Banchero?"
I'm like, this is where Paolo's in now, bro. That's just fucking crazy.
I was like, "Bro, what are we doing?" So who's your
But
pick, bro?
I'm going with the Sixers on this one. Um, I just I don't know. After yesterday, I just kind of lost faith in this team, considering the fact that like I think Paolo had a triple double, but his efficiency wasn't good, and you have like Franz and Bain nowhere to be found, and other supporting cast didn't do their job,
Yep.
didn't do anything. So I'm like, I mean, I know the Sixers are going to be out on Joel Embiid, but like. I have more confidence in Maxi and PG and VJ and the other guys versus the Magic. So
Yeah, actually,
yeah,
when it's a single elimination game. Well, not single elimination, but like all you need to do is win one single game. So it's not like the
yeah,
biggest ask to ask these guys to step up. And Tyrese Maxey's a good player in the playoffs. We saw him last year go off in the playoffs. So playing game, you could drop a
he
quick
was
30,
2 years
30.
ago.
Yeah, there you go. Sorry, you know what I meant. Like when
I
he
I,
was
I
actually.
always forget that
They weren't in the
they didn't make
playoffs
the
last
playoffs
season.
next year.
I don't know why I'm thinking of Tyrese Maxey, but but you know what I'm thinking of when he was like
That
when he was
next series,
scoring.
yeah, he was good.
Yes, that next. Why does that feel like last year? Damn, that was
2020,
two
that was
seasons
2024.
ago.
hmm
Fuck, that is insane, bro. Oh my God,
Yeah.
that threw me off a little bit. But I also have the Sixers beating the Magic in the 7-8 game. It's crazy because this can be completely different. Because the Magic could win and be the 7 seed. We could have a Sixers versus or Celtics versus Magic first round series. I would hate that.
I would hate that. Wasn't that the series they had last year?
I'm pretty sure. I
I
mean,
saw.
and we just saw right now the fully healthy Magic couldn't beat Luka Garza and Baylor Shireman. So could you imagine if they were fully healthy in
Mm,
that game? Oh my
ah,
God.
man.
Yeah, not looking good.
I feel like that's a game like from the Magic front office that's stamped. We got to get this Jamal Mosley guy the fuck out of here. Like
Yep.
you're
Yep.
done for. That's
What's
just embarrassing. And I think the Magic were up by like 8 at one point. I'm like, oh, okay, they'll probably just build off on this, but nope.
it looked really really confident, and I remember I saw there was this I forget what his name is on Twitter. I think it may have been Kevin O'Connor, but one of the those guys on Twitter. He's like a well-respected guy in the NBA. He was tweeting about how the NBA official account tweeted that the Raptors clinched the 5 seed, but the
Hmm.
Magic game wasn't over, and the Luka Garza like barely saved them. Like, so if the Magic won, or like the Luka Garza literally like changed the way like the playoff
The
standings would have
outcome
been
of
for a
that
couple
game,
teams.
yeah.
Yeah. So shout out to Luka Garza, man,
Shout out him, bro.
and
It's
Hugo
crazy.
Gonzalez.
Bro's getting DMPs in Minnesota.
Shout out to Hugo Gonzalez too, bro. One of my favorite rookies, man. We'll talk about him more when we get talking about our all rookie teams, but actual GOAT.
Hmm.
Next game in the East playing, bro. We both had Sixers beating the Magic there, so our next game in the East playing is going to be the 9 Hornets versus the 10 Heat. Who do you got there, bro?
I really need the Hornets to win this game. I would really hate for I hate the fact I told you yesterday, I hate the fact that they ended up in the nine and at the ninth seed.
Yeah,
Just off the fact that like they lose, that's it. Like
yeah.
and I would hate for them
After their run too, they had such a
after
good
their
run.
run too. I would hate for that. And like I mean, even if they did lose, like still gotta give them props from where they where they at were a
One thousand percent, yeah.
few months ago to ended up now. Like they turned their season around, but I really want this team to advance.
Wasn't their starting lineup at some point like 18-1 or something? Like
Yeah, yeah,
their
their starting
lineup of
lineup was
like
like 18. Yeah, they
LaMelo,
had
Khan,
had the best like
Miles,
net rating, yeah.
Musa, and all them, like that was like a insane Brandon Miller, that was an insane good team.
Hmm.
I mean they still are pretty good, so I'm excited. I do have them beating the Heat as well,
Hmm.
but this is what makes the play-in so interesting is like we both did you have the Hornets beating the Heat, right?
Yeah, it's crazy. The Heat never lose the playing game, so I'm just like
That's what I was
I'm
gonna
like
say.
scared.
It's like the Heat Invitational, you know? I love all the memes that people are doing of the Bulls, the Heat, and the Hawks and how they're not together anymore in the plan.
Yeah.
It's fucking funny, but it's like the Heat, this is their thing, the Invitational. Like they do the plan, so they know how to win in a win
That's
or go
crazy.
home.
That's been their story for the past like 3 years.
The last time they made the playoffs without the plan was 2022, which is like every other year they had to make the
Oh,
playoffs through the plan. That's just kind of their thing,
that's
bro.
crazy. Man.
Did you also have the Hornets beating the Magic in the 9-8 after?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
we both have that. So we both have Sixers Hornets. I like that. I do like that we both went with that.
Hmm.
The only thing is we could both be wrong so hard. Like
We can both be
I
wrong.
would
How
hate Magic
fuck
Heat. If we got Magic Heat out of this outcome, I would hate it.
that would like that would just make the East playoffs just so unwatchable. No
S-
one's gonna want to watch the Heat versus the fucking
Pistons.
uh
Oh my gosh, bro. Heat versus Pistons gonna be such a bad series, bro.
yeah, no one wants to watch that.
They released a couple games on the schedule, and I'm pretty sure the Pistons play on Saturday morning, like the first game of the week. So whoever
Man.
this eight seed is, like they're gonna have like 2 days of rest.
These top teams have like I mean the top 16 have such an advantage because like they're already just resting. Like you
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
which is why I need the Suns to win their game on Tuesday because we can have
Yes.
until we don't play until Sunday. Spurs don't play until Sunday, so
Oh, it's a Sunday game?
yeah, so
Okay.
if we win on Tuesday, we have 5 days of rest until then. So that's plenty of time to get your bodies right, get nice and ready. And it's
Yeah.
like honestly, sometimes it's a little bit better having less rest because your legs are a little bit more fresh, but it's a little
More time to prepare. If you
exactly,
have
yeah.
more
And
time to prepare.
they're NBA players, so they're gonna be good out there. But we both have the
Hmm.
7-8 matchup, the Hornets and the Magic, or the Hornets and the Sixers, both two teams making out seven
Hmm.
Sixers and the 8 or Hornets. In the West, we got the 7 Suns versus the Blazers on Tuesday. I picked the Suns to win it. I don't know what you did.
I'm I'm gonna be real and just say I feel like the Blazers
I
they're really
respect it.
bad. They're a really bad matchup for us to be
They're
completely honest.
super good.
They
Donovan
are
Clingan's gonna
just
get 20 rebounds.
I'm just thinking about how like this their length and their size and like they have a lot of like attack they have a lot of perimeter defenders they can throw at you like Drew Holiday, Tumani Kamara, and
Too
you
many
got guys in the
cameras.
paint like Klingon and Robert Williams and even a guy like Scoot Henderson who like under Drew Holiday's wing has taken that defensive jump and turned into a more a menace on that end. So um Yeah, it's not going to be an easy matchup. I would love for the Suns to win, but I think realistically, I could see the Blazers
And so
pulling
you
it
should be
out.
picking the Blazers. I respect it, honestly. I
Yeah.
think I get it too, just because of like they've had a better second half to the season than we have. I'd say. I think
Hmm.
post All-Star break, or before the All-Star break, they were a lot worse. Or before New Year's, they were a lot worse record wise. But they also had
Right. Yeah.
injuries. Drew Holiday missed a lot of time. Time Lord wasn't playing a lot at the start of the season. You had Donovan Clingan on and off the court a lot. But
Hmm.
since they've been like healthy enough and good enough to play, Donovan Clingan's probably going to be an all-star in a couple of years, like that, like easily, maybe next year. Like he is an incredible
What's
player.
his comp like from like I've seen people be like a Marcus Gasol.
Yeah, I think that's a perfect like a shooter. He can shoot the three. He can play amazing. Like
Is he a passer like Marcus Gasol? Does he need
he
to
can,
like
yeah, he can
develop? He can.
distribute,
Okay.
and he's got great roamer defense where he can be in multiple spots at once. You're gonna see
Hmm.
Donovan Clingan contest your three while also like get the rebound at the same time in the paint. So he's a big roamer when it comes to being able to move on the floor. So the Marcus All comp really good. Wherever you saw that, that was actually pretty solid. I
All
like that, and
right.
they're both white
Yeah.
guys, both white guys.
Yeah. There you go.
What about Clippers Warriors, bro, for the 9-10 matchup? Who you got?
I got the Clippers. If I'm being honest, bro, I think the Warriors should just tank this. Do they own their pick or anything next year?
Honestly, I think they do have their pick. Yeah, tank this shit if they do.
Why would you not like tank it? I'm sorry. Like even if you were to win that game and somehow, you win the next game and you advance the playoffs, you're not getting past OKC, dog. Like it's
Okay, see in the first round for
I
fucking Cousins.
I guess if I'm putting myself in the mindset the team is just like we owe Steph Curry in the playoffs for the fans, which is
That
like I think the fans would much rather have a chance of a
of
top pick next year.
the fans want one more chance of competing for a championship. I don't, maybe that window's closed, but
That's
you
yeah, it's close. But just give them
but
some
maybe
hope for the
not.
future.
Here's the thing is, I don't even think it could have been. I don't even think a window was closed until like maybe now, if that, because they just made the worst decisions. Draymond should have been gone years ago. I'm sorry.
Draymond should have been gone.
He's such a big
They
part of
should
their
have.
defense, yes, but I'm sorry. There's the off the court issues that have been caused, and just like overall team detrimental stuff where he's just like doing a podcast right after their playoff loss and shit like that. Like
That's
uh,
so crazy.
it
I'm gonna
just
be honest, bro. As an NBA player, why are you doing that in the playoffs, bro? Like that's just, especially like
in,
right after the game. Oh my
yes,
God.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
He was unfortunate. I just never. I just always thought that after what Draymond did that. With like Jordan Poole and stuff and all that, I think that really fucked up their team future because that Poole trade, even if they were gonna move off of Poole, I don't think they were. They went for the worst package they could. Chris Paul, you got 38-year-old Chris Paul
Did
for
they even
Jordan
get
Poole.
like any like good draft capital
I
in
don't think they
return?
got draft capital. I think they gave up draft capital for Chris
I
Paul.
can't believe they targeted like
Another point guard who can't defend. Like Steph Curry's an average defender, but you got a bad short defender right now
yeah,
who's like
like
old.
Chris Paul. Like at that point, Chris Paul was not the
Yeah,
defender that he
he was
used to
30,
be.
38, 39. He wasn't going to be the
And it's
same
just
player.
like in their mindset is like they wanted someone to like run the second unit better on like Chris Paul, but like Jordan Poole. I always think about how the team would have looked if Draymond signed with Memphis back in
Dude,
2023, I think it
I
was.
remember those freaking rumors, bro. Like stuff like that. There's stuff like that where you just kind of look at it and it's just like, what would have happened if like, I think Steph Curry deserved a different era. The
He
Draymond,
probably would have gotten a better chance at another ring just for like
definitely,
that's just more
definitely.
cap space you have to build around him.
And why are we paying Jimmy Butler $60 million a year? Why are we doing that? Why did we
Yeah, I
offer him
get
that
it. I get it
contract?
was for 2 years, but I'm like, you're stuck paying him next year.
Yeah, a very very unfortunate team building from like Steph Curry's
It
team.
does, I wish Jimmy didn't get hurt because I would have just liked to see if they could have like,
They
you
probably would
know,
have been like around us, like around like a
run
45
around.
win
They
team.
probably would have been fighting with us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, like, that was
No.
honestly maybe a little glad Jimmy's not playing right now. He probably would have been at the 10 seed.
Hmm.
What about so after the Clippers beat the Warriors, then we get the Blazers to beat the lose to the Suns. Or I had the Blazers to win, or I had the Blazers to lose. So I don't know what you want to say. But if it was Clippers versus Suns or Clippers Blazers, who do you have winning that matchup in the plan?
Well, if it's Clippers Suns, well, regardless, I think I have the Clippers winning.
You have the Clippers winning regardless.
Yeah.
Fair, fair, fair. So
Yeah. I just think Kawhi Leonard, like in an elimination game, I just feel like it's gonna be kind of tough for the opposing team to just
incredibly.
stop him. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he's one of the best players like right now, top five definitely in the league since like the second half of the season. They did their
Hmm.
goal of 35 and 20 past when or they did better than that after Tyronn Lue said it, and they have
Yeah.
been a top team. You really wonder if they didn't start the year 6 and 21, they could have been a 50 win team. Like
They did.
it's just,
They could have for
it's
sure.
just
And
very
it's just
confusing that like how do you start so bad and like James Harden wasn't even the problem, but
it
like
wasn't the problem because he was a part of that winning stretch that they had.
yeah, but
So
it's so
and
confusing and like
I kind of wonder like what like made them flip the switch. Like I really want to
it,
know. I
I know what made them flip the switch. It was getting Chris Paul the fuck out of there. Low key, like
you really
I don't
think
want to
so?
say it, but like, is it not like obvious that they played a lot better once he was gone?
I mean, sure, but at the same
Maybe it was
time,
an ego thing. Like they could their egos couldn't clash with his. It was just that.
that's what I think it is. Because like if it's one thing if he was like actually like a part of the
Hmm.
rotation, he's like costing them games, sure. But
Yeah.
like if he's just like, but at the same time though, you know who Chris Paul is, so like you kind
Why
of
sign
signed
him?
up for it.
Why did you sign
You've
Chris
had the
Paul?
man on your
Yep.
team for like what 7 years. So
Yes.
like
Dude,
you know what I'm
during like the
saying?
time where he would be the most annoying, Chris Paul was most annoying on the Clippers, like of all the
Yes, I'm
teams.
saying like the way he probably was now in the Clippers is like in terms of like ego and like being like harping on people, it's probably way less than what he was when he
Yep.
was actually on your team, getting minutes and everything. You know what I mean? So I don't get it, but
I just thought I just thought it
yeah,
was very funny
I
because I
mean,
was like, this is
I
weird timing.
understand why you would think that, but to me, it's just like I can't see it because like you had him there before and you knew what you were
Yeah.
getting into.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
other it might just be just maybe it was just mental. Maybe the
It was just
Kawhi
mental.
shit,
Personally, I think it's
like
just Tyronn Lue
aspiration.
saying like, I think it was Tyronn Lue just being like, we're just starting our season over. We're not thinking we're 6-21. It's just game one.
Which I think is the best part of like a 82 game season is like it's literally so fucking long that like the first like the Bulls were 5-0 at the start of the season. So were the Sixers. Like those two teams were the top two seeds until like November, like mid-November. Like that's how the first month of
Hmm.
our season was going. Like shit like
Yeah.
that. Like it's just crazy that long season the Clippers have turned around it completely and Kawhi deserves a lot of love. I'm gonna give him some love on
Shout
the
out them for
Obby.
not giving OKC a pick,
Yes, thank
actually.
God. I mean, hey, there's still a chance. You never know. What if the Steph Curry drops 11 threes and
So
then
if they don't make the playoffs, that pick it can still be a high pick for OKC.
yeah, it'll be a lottery
What is it
pick, bro.
projected? Like top 10?
Well, if they don't make the playoffs, it'll be just like top four. It'll be like 14 or 13, somewhere around there,
Oh, okay.
because they'll
But
be the
still,
first team out of.
OKC scouting
That's still
team
a
is just
lottery
fucking
pick
yeah.
in a pretty decent class, and also it could jump. Like we've seen players like they could get a top 10 pick probably, like you said. So
Hmm.
it's very scary to think about what OKC can just continue to add into this freaking young roster with even more players. But that's our plan. Dejan has the Blazers and Clippers making it. I have the Suns and Clippers making it. Regardless, we both have the Clippers taking that 8 seed, but I have the Suns winning over the Blazers in that first game. So that's kind of my homer pick. I just kind of had to take the Suns. Once we get to the playoff predictions, you're gonna understand I wasn't a homer for them in the playoffs, bro. They getting swept. They getting
Yeah.
swept. Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, they
Yeah.
getting swept. All right. But let's talk about our playoff predictions here, man. We're gonna give our predictions based off who we thought won the play-in. So Dejan will give his like the Spurs over the Blazers in 7 game series or whatever. That'll be his like his prediction. Mine's gonna be Spurs over Suns. That's gonna be the only difference. We have everything else the same. But let's start off in the East, man. Give me East first round. This is gonna be the same first round series for the both of us. Hornets versus Pistons. Talk to me, bro.
As much as I would love for the Hornets to upset the Pistons and go on a Pacers run, I got the Pistons winning this in six. I got
I have the
the
exact same prediction. I
Pistons in
think six
six,
is a
yes.
very respectable
I
number.
don't think it's gonna be a sweep or a gentleman's sweep. I think every game is gonna come down to the wire. These teams clearly don't like each other. There's definitely some bad blood going on, which I hope the referees who ref these game allow just the
Hmm.
physicality to obviously a certain extent. You know
Hey,
what I'm
it's the
saying? Like
playoffs. This is the playoffs. You
it's
know
the
they can
playoffs,
allow it.
yeah. Obviously, yeah, people can start like shoving shit, like obviously
Yeah,
like separate
yeah.
them. But like if there's like just talking and people getting each other's face a little bit, like just leave it alone. Like
You
you
gotta
should
let
already
it.
kind of just let it play out. But
Yeah.
yeah, I got the Pistons winning this in six.
Yeah, I need the Hornets to win this series just because, like, we saw in the last game of the season when the Pistons fans didn't want to dap up the players and shit like that.
Yeah, freaking Jalen Duren telling JB, "Hey, let's go, come on."
Like that's genuine, like, animosity. Like, we don't fuck with them. Like, that, like, you don't see a
Yeah,
lot of it in the NBA. Most of the time, people are cool. Like even Luca and Devin Booker were like, Booker was like, oh, how's your daughter, man? Like, they were cool with each other. These
yeah.
teams fucking hate each other though. Like the Hornets and Pistons do not fuck with each
Hmm.
other. It's fun to see in the NBA, especially in the East, because in the East I feel like we get some good rivalries. I'm not gonna lie. I always loved watching the Knicks and the Hawks, obviously. I love Sixers Boston, even though that wasn't really a rivalry. But the teams get heated. I
Yes.
do love how mad these fan bases and these players get. But Hornets got to win. Yeah, they got to win a couple games. If they can take a game one, woo, I'm gonna
That'd
start
be
talking
fire. I
crazy.
do I
I'm gonna
do want
start
to
talking
add
crazy.
one thing. One other reason why I'm not like picking the Hornets is I am a little worried about
Lamelo,
LaMelo's efficiency.
Lamelo is gonna be scary.
Yeah, just because, like, don't get me wrong. If he's on a heater, he can be pretty much unguardable in some moments with those freaking, like, step back, one-legged threes that he takes, and just
Yep.
obviously his facilitating ability. But if his efficiency isn't there, I just feel like it's just going to be kind of hard for the team to pull through
He's
because that could just feed off the other players like Khan and
yep.
Brandon Miller and even Miles Bridges. So. They're really gonna need him to be efficient. Maybe he's gonna have to do a little less shot chucking and just a little more take it to the hoop a little more, man.
That's
Like, you
exactly
know
what
what
I
I'm
was gonna
saying?
say.
Like
Get in the
just like
paint.
don't always just settle for jump shots. Take it to the hoop. And then he's really good at if he knows he can't score at the rim, he can just kick it back out to somebody. So I would just do that, but that's what I'm a little worried about as well.
And LaMelo is one of the best at driving and kicking, I think, in the league. He's an
Yeah.
incredible playmaker. So I think even if his shot's not falling, he'll still be productive for the Hornets. But if Khan doesn't have a second scoring option out there, Brandon Miller, yeah, but like they need all they can get. They need all the
They
punches
need
they can get
everything,
because it is
everything.
a one seed.
They need Khan to make like six threes a night. They
Because
need
there's a
Brandon
one
Miller.
seed too. Like the Pistons
Yeah.
aren't no slouch. They're a one seed. They're the best team in the league. There was someone who posted like East standings throughout the entire. They've been the one seed since fucking December, and they have not dropped. They have not dropped at all.
60 wins, bro.
That's
That's crazy.
incredibly
60
impressive for a
wins.
team. Like I thought they were gonna be a 2, 3 seed, I think, or a 4 seed. Did not have
Yeah.
them moving like this. This is a massive shout out to the Pistons. So they definitely deserve a lot of love for that. Two Celtics versus the seven Sixers, bro. Talk to me. I have the Sixers. Well, I don't know why I said Sixers
I was about to
first.
say, huh?
I almost made it seem like they were gonna win. I have the Celtics winning in five. I only
I
said
just
five just because Tyrese Maxey. You got a Tyrese Maxey heater. You know that's all.
Yeah, I got the Celtics winning in five. I'm sure we'll get like a Tyrese Maxey like almost 40-point game. Paul George with like 23,
Yep.
VJ with like 16 points or some shit like
Yeah.
that. So,
And
um,
and it's gonna be it's they're gonna work so hard. You know which game they're gonna win? They're gonna win game four when they're already down 3-0. And it's gonna be the
it's
hardest fought win ever. And then they're just gonna get blown out in game five.
exactly. So, yeah.
That's exactly how it's gonna go, bro.
It does
Uh,
suck that again, Joel Embiid is just probably just not gonna be there, which like I don't know if that would have made I don't think that would have changed my like
that
my prediction.
probably would have changed it to 6 games, maybe.
Try to 6 games, you know what I'm saying? But
I had it as 6 games before I realized Embiid
the
was out with
Embiid stuff, yeah.
appendicitis. Because appendicitis, man, like come on, that's so unlucky, bro. Like I
Yeah.
feel so like this is like when the doctor told him that shit, like how are you not like, damn, appendicitis? Like what?
I'm gonna be honest, this is a stupid question.
What is
Is that like,
appendicitis?
yeah. Is that
You know
appendix
your
kind of?
intestines where your like stomach moves food?
Uh-huh.
There's like an extra little like layer, like part that does nothing. It's literally called an appendix. It literally does nothing. It just exists, but it can burst. And that's what
Oh,
appendicitis is. So it's something with his
damn.
yes. So he's probably dealing with something like that. So it's like a little pretty serious for that. So that he probably
That's
won't be back to
crazy.
next year. It's like crazy stuff like
Just crazy timing. We're just in that's just crazy, yeah.
and it's only something that would happen to Joel Embiid.
It literally is. That's not gonna happen to no other no healthy player. It's just gonna happen to the guy who's been fucked over with injuries for the past like 4 years.
Embiid, in 10 years, you're gonna be on my Hall of Fame ballot. Just know that, man.
Yeah.
If nobody else got you on there, I got you on there, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Next matchup in the Heat, man. There's a fun one, or in the East. There's a fun one because of like the old fan rivalries, but none of the players, not a single player from the old series is still here. Knicks versus Hawks, 3-6.
Knicks versus Hawks.
Not one
That's gonna
player
be.
from the old series is there, bro. Isn't that crazy?
What do you mean not one player?
Like the older series from 2021,
They
like
did play each other. Yes.
the
Oh my God,
fuck
the rivalry. I forgot. Yeah,
the
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
Trey Young series, bro. No one's there anymore. Everyone's gone.
Damn. Yeah, Jalen Johnson wasn't there at that point. Yeah.
Yeah, like there's like they got CJ McCollum and Jalen Johnson leading the team now, and like
Wait, was a Congo there?
that's the one I was thinking of. I think he
I
was
think
drafted
Congo was there.
2020. I
Yeah,
think he was drafted 2020. He was the only one I was thinking of because I
yeah,
was
yeah,
thinking
yeah.
of a Twitter post I saw earlier, but Double O was the only one I was thinking of, and then for the Knicks, it's no one because
Yeah,
OG,
no one there for
McHale,
sure. Yeah.
Jalen Brunson started in 22, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so
22.
yeah, damn, that's crazy, bro. Completely different
Mm,
squads gonna match up here. I'm excited for this. I think this will be a very fun and competitive one. I did have it going 6 games to the Knicks.
yeah.
What
I
about you?
got I got the Knicks in six.
Knicks and six? I think that's a good pick. I like
I
it.
just think I just think the Knicks just have a better scoring like duo with
Mhm.
Cat and Jalen Brunson because I'm just thinking like I don't know if Jalen Johnson's ready for to be that guy with like give him the ball to go get you a bucket just
Yep.
yet. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
like obviously a lot of his shots are at the rim. He's
Hmm.
not like really jump shot heavy yet.
Yeah, he's a great
So
finisher.
exactly. So and I mean obviously you got CJ McCollum, you got Nah next to him. Maybe those guys can go get you some buckets down the stretch, but
I
ultimately I
love
think
Nah. I
yeah, I
love
love
Nah.
Nah. I love he's a great player. I'm really happy to see him shine in Atlanta, but
You know, I
I
forgot he
just
was on the fucking Jazz. I forgot he played there,
I
bro.
forgot. I'm like, that's probably how he ended up in Minnesota with that Rudy Gobert trade.
I saw
That
I
makes a lot
saw
more sense.
I saw him in a Jazz jersey. I was like, when the fuck was this?
All I
I
remember
was
from was New
so
Orleans.
confused.
I'm like, oh, that makes a lot more sense now. Okay,
Yeah. I was
yeah,
like, holy shit, bro. All those old New Orleans players are just leading the Hawks, man. They got
yeah,
Nah, CJ McCollum, Dyson Daniels, old New Orleans players, bro. They love the Atlanta.
yeah. Uh,
Do you think are you worried about Cat at all in this playoff series with how he was playing at the end of the season there last few months?
I mean, I think he was doing a bit like playing a little bit better post All-Star break.
Definitely for sure.
Especially this last stretch this season. I noticed like in these last couple games, Mike Brown has utilized the Brunson and Cat pick and roll a lot more. I've even seen like Nick's Twitter like harp on that and be like, why the fuck was this not used for majority of the season? Like,
Yep.
because because if you use that, like that could be pretty deadly for the other
Those
team to try to stop. You know what I mean?
those two
So
players draw the most attention of anybody on the court for
exactly.
those like
And
teams, so it makes sense.
the game that the Knicks and Hawks had a few games ago, there's a few moments where they ran drop coverage on Cat. I'm like, why? Why would you run
Yeah, I
drop
remember
coverage on
you
Cat?
tweeted that out.
Oh
Yes, I
no no
remember
no
you tweeting that.
that was that was a Knicks and Celtics game. Never mind. But
But
either way,
regardless, there was somebody playing drop coverage on Cat. You can't do that on
it was
Cat.
Kata. I'm like, bro, what are you doing, dog? Come on, man.
Come on, the
But
man. It's Kata,
yeah,
bro. You're supposed to be my
um,
goat.
yeah. So, but yeah, ultimately we got the Knicks winning in six.
I think it's fair.
I do think it's going to be a very competitive series. I'm looking forward to that. Just shout out to Atlanta though, just for where they were a few months ago to you know climbing through and just actually locking in a playoff seed. Shout out them, man.
Yeah, I mean, we'll talk about it a little bit more later, but like we predicted them to be a lot better this season with like the Trae Young. We thought Trae Young was going to be a big part of the team, and they were going to continue to like just have because they got great pieces around them, and they
Yeah,
ended up having a good season. But it wasn't until the second half of the season that they had a good season because they started off like they were still a play-in team. We were disappointed in them. We had them in the same category as the Magic. Like them and the
yeah,
Magic were both like
disappointing.
disappointing. But the way they turned it up was like honestly pretty insane. And massive shout out to them because even after the Hornets went on their crazy run where they were like 20-2 or something in their last 22, whatever, they still stayed above
They
the
still.
Hornets. They went on their
Hmm.
own win streak and were able to secure a playoff spot. So massive shout out to the Hawks, regardless for even if they
Shout
were to
out
lose the
them.
series. Cavs versus Raptors, man. This is a fun one. I have it going seven. No, I have it going six. Sorry. I have it going
Really?
six. Yeah. The only reason I have it going six is because I was rewatching all of the, not all of them. I rewatched 2 games from Cavs Raptors, this matchup, because this is one that I was kind of debating for a little bit. All of those matchups were in 2025. No
What do you
James
mean?
Harden. The
Oh,
last time the Raptors matched up was in November. They,
uh-huh.
they matched up in the first month of the season. So all of the basketball that I watched on those 2 teams was on a completely different team because there was no Darius Garland because that's back when he was injured. Donovan Mitchell
Yeah.
barely played it. He played in one of the Raptors games. You had Jared Allen half the time who was playing like bad at the beginning of the season. I don't know if you
Really
remember
bad.
that. So
The Cavs didn't have.
I was
Yeah.
rewatching it, and the Cavs were still pretty good, and they've been way better post All-Star break. I have them winning this. I have them winning this series in six. I think it's a little bit more
I have them
competitive.
winning in five personally.
Ooh, okay, okay.
I have
I
them
like that.
winning
I
in
like that
five.
better. I like that better.
Um, like you said, like at that time they didn't have Harden. They didn't even have like their bench guys like Keon Ellis and Dennis Schroeder, who have
Yup,
been,
massive pieces.
massive pieces for them, post the trade deadline.
Did the King get a
Um,
first round pick for Keon Ellis?
no, no,
That's the funniest
no.
fucking shit
They
ever, bro.
they
I
maybe
can't
got like
believe.
a second, but
No,
I'm
they
like,
got DeAndre Hunter. That's who they got.
yeah, they got DeAndre Hunter, yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my God,
and he's still probably gonna be on their team next year.
what a funny fucking franchise, man. Holy
And
shit.
apparently Doug Christie is gonna return as coach next year, which is just like
I'm so
I
sorry, Sacramento
yeah, I'm
fans,
so
man.
sorry,
Y'all
but
deserve better, bro. I'm so
yeah,
sorry, bro. Just go
but
rewatch the 2022 Beam Team or 2023 Beam Team highlights.
yeah. But yeah, I do have the Cavs winning this in five. I think with
I like
just
that.
the addition of James Harden, like that's obviously just gonna boost them. Obviously, he's not the best playoff performer, we know that, but I do think him next to Donovan Mitchell is gonna be really nice. I think with Jared Allen actually playing like his former self, where's he been? He's injured. I haven't seen him play in a minute, but
I think it should be good for playoff time.
okay. But I also think just Evan Mobley and Jared Allen are just going to be a problem for Jakob Poeltl.
Definitely.
The Raptors are a lengthy team, don't get me wrong, but if you just have both those 7 footers, well, Evan Mobley is a 7 footer, but if you have both those two guys in the paint, I think it's just going to be kind of hard for Jakob Poeltl, who's just not, you know,
I
what?
forget Jared Allen is short.
He's like
His
6'9", just the
hair. I
afro
forget
just
his
makes him
hair
big.
makes him so much big. I was wondering, I was
Yeah,
like, why are you saying only Mo? But I forgot Jared Allen's a short
yeah,
guy. Short king, bro.
yeah,
We're saying short
yeah,
king as if I'm not fucking 5'7".
yeah. But I
He's a
also don't
foot
think the
taller
Ra
than me.
I also just don't think the Raptors will have a good enough offense just to overthrow the
It's
Cavs.
very hard to see Scotty Barnes being an insanely great playoff scorer next
Just
to Brandon
because he
Ingram.
can't shoot or
Exact.
really do
That's the
anything
thing.
else outside of
His
scoring
defense is
inside the
other.
paint.
His defense is all world. Yes, he's one of the best defenders in the world, and he definitely makes an impact on that side of the floor. But I can't look at Scotty Barnes to get me 30 in the playoffs.
Yeah,
I can't expect him to get me 30 in the playoffs. Brandon Ingram maybe, but like
that's the
there's gonna be
thing.
games
Brandon
where you
Ingram
need.
hasn't been in a playoff setting for like 4 years, so we don't know how he's gonna.
Damn, since our matchup 2022, since
Yeah,
our
because they
matchup.
didn't make anything out. Because
And guess what?
well,
Hey, they took it to six though.
well,
They took
actually no, because
no,
I think
didn't they
they
play the Thunder the year after?
like 2 years ago. Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say
like
they were
yeah.
still the
So it's been
but
2 years.
and I think the Thunder fucked them up though. I don't think
Yeah,
Ingram
yeah, they
got a
blew him out like in
shot
four.
up.
Yeah, so it's not like he played well there either.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
my main thing is just like I wanted to ask you this about Scotty Barnes. Do you think he'll eventually come down to like that Aaron Gordon type of role, where like how Aaron Gordon was like the man in Orlando, where like they want get like a bucket getter type of dude that eventually just turned into like a pretty much a 3 and D type of glue guy. Do you think Scotty Barnes will eventually turn into out to be a guy and not like the main star of the team?
I think he already is kind of. I don't know if he's the main star of the
Well,
Raptors.
like the second, isn't he kind of the second option?
Yeah, I guess he would say the second. Yeah, I think he's more forced into that role though, because they just don't have it right now.
They just don't
Like
have, yeah,
if they had the better score, he would definitely just be looked at to have a lesser role, but they just don't
yeah.
have it now. So they just kind of like, can you score for us, bro? But I bet you if they had a better secondary score, he should slide
Hey,
into
John
like
Morant will be the next year.
because I think you can still be that I like that. I think you could still be an Aaron Gordon level player and be an All-Star level player. And that might be a
Yeah,
crazy
for
level take,
sure.
but like there was times where I thought Aaron Gordon should have gotten All-Star buzz,
Aaron
like shit
Gordon's
like
gonna be one
that.
of those guys who, unfortunately, since he plays in the Western Conference, he'll never be an All-Star.
In 30 years, I'm gonna be talking about how Aaron Gordon was the MVP of that like freaking Nuggets
Aaron
team.
Gordon had 50 on opening night, bro. That was fucking crazy, man.
Oh my
Yeah,
fucking God, bro.
yeah.
So do you want to do the West first round or uh the East second round?
Let's just keep it with the East for
You
now,
keep it with
since we're
East
already
Bay.
in.
Yeah, we're gonna fly through this because we're gonna fly through the second round and stuff because there's not a lot of like it's just speculation from this point on. But in the
Mhm.
second round, we're both gonna have the Cavs and the Pistons matching up. That's a 1-4 matchup. We both have them advancing. Who is your
Mhm.
pick? You're gonna hate mine.
I low-key had I have the Pistons winning this low-key,
Okay.
honestly, because I feel like there was in the games that they had going on this season. I remember saying that the Cavs, no, the Pistons are a bad matchup for the Cavs,
Yeah.
just because I just saw I don't think they were able to match the same level of like intensity that the Pistons were providing, but
Pistons got some
I
young feet. They got some young feet. They're ready
they got some
to
young feet.
run.
I do have that series going to 7. I have
Me
that being
too.
a 7 game series.
I
Yeah,
have it going 7 as well, but I do not have the Pistons winning it. I do not
you
have the
don't have
Pistons.
Pistons winning it.
Yes, Evan Mobley gonna be leading his team to the Eastern Conference Finals. I am kind of excited, but I think I just think the Pistons are not gonna be good in a playoff series.
Really?
They just can't compete. Duncan Robinson's their number one shooter, bro. Like
Yeah, that is gonna be an issue for them just with the
what-
lack of shooting that they have. And Duncan Robinson being like the only guy that can space the floor for them. That's
what-
gonna be a
like literally like what happens in the like 2 games where Duncan Robinson can't get a three off because the they're not
And
gonna have
it's
any shooting outside of
and
him.
it's
So
not like the Cavs are gonna be going over to like closing out on Ron Holland or
exactly,
like
yeah.
or damn near not a Sar
Asar
Thompson.
Thompson, yeah,
Yeah,
Asar
they're
Thompson's
not.
gonna
Yeah,
have 10 feet of space between him and the 3-point line, and like
exactly.
his other
Yeah.
defender. It's gonna be super super open. But I have it 7. Every series that I put 7 here is really just be I just think it could go either way. So that's the only reason I
hmm
put 7. But I think it's more fun if the Cavs win. I would prefer if the Cavs win just because I want to see James Harden make another deep playoff run. This is like his last chance, I think, one of his last
If
chances.
they do lose, I hope James Harden actually plays well and
Yes,
like
and then they don't
because
blame him
that
and scapegoat him and like,
yeah, like because that's just gonna be the colors there. Or James Harden playoff dropper again.
yep.
Nah, I hope he averages like 25 and 10 on like good efficiency, and it's just the Pistons are just the better team.
Yep. I hope it's if anything it's something like that, man. I hope if anything it's something like that.
Yeah.
Next series, 2 Celtics versus the 3 Knicks. This might be one of the best series, man. It's gonna be a banger. I have the Celtics winning in 7. I put 7 just because I do think it could go either way, but personally, I
hmm
think it will go 6 if I'm being quite honest. In
hmm
Celtics, but I said 7 just because there's a chance where I'm like, oh, Boston take. I honestly said 7 because like I picked the Celtics last year to beat them.
hmm
And look what happened. So
Yeah.
I'm like kind of indifferent about trying to be like that, like, oh, the Knicks were bad this season. I don't want to do it again.
hmm
So that's kind of what like my viewpoint of like I'm just like Boston's really good, but Boston's really good though. They're gonna take it. They're gonna go to the Eastern Conference
Yeah.
Finals. What's
I have Celtics in 7 for this one as well.
nice?
It's gonna be a really good series. It's you think Mikel's gonna have like one of those games where he fucking saves the Knicks at the end again, like he had two times last
Yes,
season.
sir, bro. That's gonna
Bruh,
be my go.
he's gonna have those kind of he's gonna have
And
those
then the Knicks
moments.
fans are gonna have to be like, oh, those first round picks were fine. Those first round picks
Yeah.
were fine, bro.
But nah, ultimately not. That would be a really good series. I have the Celtics winning. I just think with the addition of Jason Tatum being back and that's just gonna make him a threat. But I mean,
Massive threat.
it's gonna be a series that's gonna go down to the wire for
Now I have a
sure.
question for you though.
Hmm.
Are the Celtics making it back to the NBA Finals? Is that what we're both leaning towards right now?
Y'all
Because
have to wait and see.
I
You'll have to
have the Celtics over the Cavaliers in 6 games in the Eastern Conference Finals. I think the Celtics are going back
Oh
to the
yeah,
NBA Finals.
You had the Cavs or the
I
Pistons.
have the
Yeah,
Cavs of the Pistons, yes.
I have the Celtics over the
Yes.
Pistons in the
Yes.
just with the fact I just think in a situation like that, they're both elite defensive teams. Just the mad what the fuck the
You're good. You're good.
Celtics
You're
yeah Jesus
good.
Christ bro
What the
I went from
fuck?
Pistons to the Magic. Uh, the Celtics I think just have more scoring power versus the Pistons, and they are a much better shooting team than they are than the
Incredibly,
Pistons
yeah.
for sure. So yeah, I have the Celtics
Going
going
back
with
to the
the.
NBA Finals, is it they haven't been back since 2024 when they won it?
hmm
So 2 years to they literally took a 1 year break from the NBA
1 year,
Finals.
pretty much, yeah.
And the 1 year break wasn't even the year when Tatum
Wasn't
was
even a
injured.
break. It just,
It
and it
wasn't even
probably wouldn't have been a break if, that Tatum injury didn't happen. You know what I'm saying?
dude, would this team have won like 70 games if he was healthy, bro? Is that what is that what we were looking at, man? Like I think
They
it's
didn't reach 60, right? They didn't reach
no,
60?
I don't think they hit
No,
60.
they definitely would have, they probably would have got like 64,
Yeah,
65.
they would have been up there, man. They would have been up there. I think only
hmm
3 teams hit 60. It was Spurs, Thunder, and Pistons. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
That's our Eastern Conference bracket right now. We're gonna speed through the Western Conference bracket a little bit. Well, not speed through it, but just talk about it a little faster, just because.
Are we talking about who our conference finals MVP is gonna be?
Oh yeah, so sorry. I gave my Eastern Conference Finals MVP to Jalen Brown.
Jalen Brown.
Yeah,
I had the same thing as well.
Jalen Brown.
Jalen
Okay,
Brown. Yeah.
I do like it to Jalen Brown. I will say that although I love how much Tatum has been playing as of recently, Jalen Brown has been a top 10 player in the league. Has been
I
it
don't
all
understand
season,
how Bleacher Report ranked him as a top
bro.
10 overrated
That
player.
pissed me
Because
off,
simply
bro.
because they have a better net rating when he's off the court, but it's just like just because they just have a good squad. Like that's just really what it comes down to. And like you're gonna tell me in
Listen,
the year that was deemed to be a gap year when he's putting up crazy numbers and winning these games for them, like I don't get it.
I'm all for advanced stats and net rating. I love that shit. It can't be the end all be all though. You can't just call this player
Yeah.
overrated because his on off numbers are stupid. That's like literally. It reminds me of those tweets that's like, "I'm so excited to watch some basketball tonight," and then it's just a calculator because it's just
Yeah.
people who look at numbers. Because that's literally how people watch the NBA. They just look at numbers. So I think that's stupid. Jalen Brown, if you're watching the games, he is like probably an MVP candidate. Like
Yeah.
it was hard to put him out of my top 3. Not gonna lie,
Yeah.
but he is outside my top 3. He didn't make that
Yeah.
shit. He wouldn't even make the shit.
Mm.
East Western Conference bracket here though. We got a your dog around.
No, no, no.
Oh, I thought it was your dog. Eastern Conference bracket is set. We have the Celtics making it. Jaylen Brown, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Who are they matching up against? Let's find out right here.
Find out.
Western Conference first round. We have Thunder versus the Clippers. I have the Thunder winning in four
Thunder
or
versus Clippers.
five. Five. Sorry.
Yeah, 5. Okay, I have the.
Kawhi will get you a game maybe. 40 points from Kawhi. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I personally have the Thunder in 4. I just think
Mhm.
like
I honestly didn't give any team a sweep just because, or besides the Suns, but I didn't give any team a sweep just because, like, you never, there's always a chance for the one, like, feel out game, you know what I'm saying? But I
yeah.
also could see, like, where you're saying the Thunder don't want to mess with their food. Winning four, they're going to be done in a week. They're going to be
Mhm.
resting and freaking for
But
a
then again,
second.
Demon Kawhi might go for 40. You never know.
Dude, take game one,
But I
Kawhi.
just have a
Take,
feeling I'm just more worried for Darius Garland because they're gonna lock him the fuck up. I'm be honest because
that
I
matchup is
assume
fucked.
Lou Dort is gonna be guarded. Uh,
Yo,
actually,
why was Ludor playing yesterday?
apparently because he needs to meet the requirement of like
Okay.
65 games.
I guess that kind of
But
makes, for what?
I saw someone being like, the fact that he's been playing these last 2 games shows that he's not a part of their plans
That's why
next
I
year.
brought it up. That's why I
And I
thought it
was
was
just
like
like, damn, they just don't give a fuck about him, I
I
guess.
thought it was just kind of like they were like, okay, these are just bench guys. We're just throwing in right now. Like we're
Yeah.
cool with it, even though he's like still a decent player.
Yeah.
But I think
Hold
it's
on.
pretty comfortable. Oh, you're good, bro. I think we're pretty comfortable that I'm just gonna keep talking. The
Yeah, go ahead.
what's their name? Fuck, Thunder. I think they're pretty comfortable. With Thunder are literally not gonna be maybe one close game, if that. Every other game will probably be a 25-point game win. Like
Yeah.
probably. Like it,
I'm just more concerned. I don't think it's going to be an issue for Kawhi. I'm just really concerned about
the
because
others.
like obviously Darius Garland is his like scoring partners, but
Mhm.
I just feel like they're just going to throw a bunch of defenders at him, and I just don't know if he's going to be able to work around it.
And they don't have their best center, Yannick, right now.
They don't have their best center. They got Brook Lopez, who's 40 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Insane. So created they got better after trading Zubac. It still makes no sense, man. I
Yeah.
still don't get it. The next matchup is going to be the Spurs and the Suns. I have the Spurs winning in well, you have Spurs Blazers, but I have Spurs winning in a four.
I have Spurs winning at 4 regardless of who they
Regardless,
end
I
up
think it's pretty
playing.
fair. Who
Yeah.
no matter who they match up against, I just think it's pretty fair that like these teams are just they weren't going to do anything regardless to make it. They're going to be there. We're just happy we made it. Let's go Suns in the
Yeah,
playoffs,
I
baby.
mean, 45 wins. I mean, I'll take it.
I,
It does suck knowing that they could have easily had 50 wins just if they just didn't fuck around and troll for some of these
yeah,
games.
so many games we could have had a 50-win team.
So many chances to just actually lock up a top 6 seed. Like just so many chances. Could have been the 5th seed realistically.
Yep, honestly, I think I think that when we look back on the season, if we don't like, if it's gonna end like probably not, it's gonna end in four regardless. But when we look back on it, I think a lot of it will be looked back on like, I think we'll still look at it in like good way because like we won way more games than we should have. But
But we're gonna be confused on
real
how
Suns
how
fan,
fucking bad they were post All-Star break.
I think real Suns fans will acknowledge that part because not everybody's watching every game. Everybody was just like, oh, they won 20 more games than like their regular. Like I know Suns fans are happy. We're we're happy, but we could have been way happier because this
Could have
could have
been way
been a
happier.
way more competitive team. Just a lot of,
50 flat wins could literally would I would have been like good enough for
and
me.
that's being
Just with
conservative too, because that's not even.
yeah.
There were so many games we sold: Celtics, Hawks, Warriors. Like there was like the Jazz
Warriors
game when we
game.
when Lowry Markkinen dropped 50. Like multiple Hawks games. I think
The Timberwolves game,
the
the
Lakers
Lakers
games where Dylan
game,
Brooks had
the
and Devin
Spurs
Booker,
game when we
Spurs.
oh
Just
my
like
god.
it's just
The
like
Magic. Oh my god, bro.
a lot of
Just
by the way,
that's
by
like
the way,
8 games we just listed right there, dog.
for any reference, we lost that Magic game in between them getting blown out by 50 and 30 points. We lost that
Yes,
Magic game in between
the
that.
very next game the Magic had, they got blown out by 30.
In the game before that, they got blown out by 50. So like, I don't understand what we were doing, bro. Spurs in four, bro. Spurs in four.
Yeah.
Next matchup in the West, I got the Nuggets in the Wolves. I got the Nuggets in a five. I think with no Anthony Edwards being healthy right now, I think it's very, very apparent.
Did he play in their last few games at the
I think
Edwards?
he's playing. He's gonna play, but he's hobbled. You can tell if you're watching him. He's a little bit
Yeah.
slower.
I put the Nuggets in 6.
Yeah, I can see that easily, 100%.
Nuggets in 6. Yeah, it does, man. It does suck knowing that we're not going to get like a fully healthy Anthony Edwards. He's basically going to be playing on one leg the entire time.
Yep.
But yeah, and I just don't really know if I can. trust Julius Randle in a playoff setting, really. I mean,
Definitely not.
I don't remember
Not as
how.
like a number one scoring option at least. Maybe as like a third
Yeah,
secondary
yeah.
piece, but
Like
not as
especially
the
like
what he's gonna be.
maybe because like obviously like I don't expect Ant to be going out there dropping 30 every night with his injury. So I would have felt a little more confident had he had a better scoring partner to then override him and beat the number one scoring option. Hey, John Morant next year, that'll probably be the
Gonna be
situation.
a fun one. You're gonna be
Yeah.
mocking John Moran to everybody, bro.
It's yeah. But I'm like, even if Julius Randle was a part of that trade, like that has to be like a three-team trade. Because
Yeah, I
like
don't. The
the
Memphis
Grizzlies
Grizzlies
aren't gonna
have
take him.
no reason. I feel like
Yeah.
Julius Randle is the most obvious Miami Heat player ever, and they're gonna hate him.
Heat culture, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like he's
Yeah.
gonna end up on the Heat, and he's gonna be like, "Bro, why the fuck am I here?" And they're gonna be like,
Yeah.
"Why is Julius Randle on our team? This is not Heat culture." And they're gonna hate him after
Ooh,
1 year.
hey, Julius Randle, Bam on a bio. You're
Oh my God, bro. That is gonna be the worst fucking front court in human history. Oh my God.
Oh
You're just gonna
man.
hear breaks every game, bro. Holy shit.
Uh,
Next matchup in the West, bro. We have this one I think is honestly my favorite matchup in the entire playoffs. I'm not gonna lie.
uh-huh.
Rockets Lakers. It's kind of sad this might be my favorite matchup, but the Spurs not beating the Nuggets kind of fucked up these matchups. We could have had I would have preferred uh Nuggets versus Lakers first round and Rockets Wolves first round. I would have preferred that.
Yes, but I do think if I'm the Lakers, I feel more confident. I feel
Oh
better
yeah.
knowing that I'm gonna play the Rockets versus
Yeah.
the Nuggets for sure.
Who do you have
You know,
winning it though? Who do you have winning it though?
I put the Rockets
Okay, cool.
in. I put the Rockets in five realistically.
Damn. I had the Rockets in
Yeah,
7.
Rockets in seven really. Because I'm
LeBron
just
might go,
like.
bro. LeBron not going
I
outside.
know, but I'm just thinking like, don't get me wrong. When Luka and Reeves both went down, I think LeBron was averaging like 27 and 10 or some shit with these last like
Yeah.
stretch
He was playing pretty good.
games. But like, I just don't know. That's just a lot to ask a 41-year-old man to carry the offensive load and like who in that? I assume like their starting lineup is gonna be like Marcus Smart, Luke Kennard, Rui, LeBron, and Aiden. Who's gonna be that next go-to guy? Is it gonna be Rui? Is it gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Who's gonna be the other guy to like go get a shot? You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
not
it's
gonna
gonna
be
be
Marcus
fucked.
Smart.
It's gonna be very, very
DeAndre
fucked.
Aiden can hit shots in the air there, but he's not gonna be that go-to guy.
Yep.
And you know what I'm saying? Luke Kennard is more of like a spot up type of dude. You know what I'm saying? So
Honestly, you convinced me. I honestly probably lean Rockets in 5 or 6
that's what
over
I'm
7.
saying. Don't get me
I
wrong. It's yeah.
I put 7 just because I thought it was one of those series that I could see it going either way. Just because a lot of it me though is just I don't like this Rockets team. That's really all it is.
I don't like it. Don't get me wrong. The Rockets don't like out of like KD and Şengün and that those are the only two guys that can go get you like a bucket. You know what I'm saying?
We couldn't think of anybody else.
Yeah, I was gonna say a man, but I'm like, nah, he can't go get you a bucket. You know what I'm saying?
Reed
Like,
Shepard, but you can't rely on him in the playoff series.
you
You
can't
can't say
rely on
Reed
him.
Shepard go get us this 3-pointer. Yeah, I get what you're saying
Well,
there.
you kind of need to rely on him to go get you that three-pointer. I'm not gonna cap. You kind of need to go rely on him.
That's why I'm like the Lakers have a chance in this series, but with no, yeah, I think that you kind of convinced me with like they really don't have anything outside of LeBron right now.
Exactly.
Like
Luka
Bronny
and
James
Reeves
is
are
gonna
back.
Bronny might get 20 minutes a game.
He should. I mean, I mean, the minutes he was getting this last couple games,
The
like, I
defense,
mean, he wasn't doing anything crazy, but it looks like he's like slowly starting to like figure things out and
he's
just,
working his way in.
kind of letting the game come to him instead of like, thinking too much. So,
Yep.
but no, he'll definitely get like 15 minutes in a playoff game.
Yep,
Yeah.
100%. I'm honestly excited to see what this series will bring. But I'm excited to see what all these series are gonna bring. It's gonna be like just fun watching the playoffs because there's always storylines and you know what we should do by the end of this podcast? Try to predict who that one guy is gonna be. You know, like we had Obi Toppin, who was like that one guy who was just
Oh,
who stepped the fuck up and he was an incredible player for the Pacers. You had like PJ Washington, stuff like that. You had
oh
like Gabe
yes.
Vincent in
Aaron
recent
Nesmith.
years, Aaron Nesmith. So like you just have like these random role players who like on a finals team end up like it might be like Jared McCain this year who
Yeah.
averages like 18 points per
Fucking
game.
Lou Dort in game six against the Nuggets when he
Hey,
made those.
Hugo Gonzalez, just saying,
Hey, best
just
plus minus
saying.
all season long. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, bro. Colin
Yeah.
Gillespie's about to show y'all what a Finals MVP looks like. Second
Yeah.
round, we got the Thunder versus the Rockets. Who do you have playing?
Who I have winning?
Yeah,
I got
winning.
the
Sorry.
Thunder winning in six low key.
Fair,
Thunder
fair.
winning
I
in
put
six.
5. I put 5.
Five.
I think it's The Thunder got a cakewalk to the Western Conference Finals. I mean, rightfully so. You're the one seed for a reason. You deserve a
Yeah.
good, easy run to the finals. That's why you win all the games. So shout out to them. I think that'll be an easy matchup for them. Like even if it goes six, I think it'll be like a comfortable six for them where they're not stressing too
Hmm.
much. Like they'll probably win like the first two, then one to Houston, one to OKC, one to Houston. It'll probably be like something like that. Is the
Hmm.
way I see it. I think this Thunder team is just immaculate, man. One of the best teams we've seen. We were talking about them winning 70 games earlier in the season, so them winning a playoff series against Shampoo and Kevin Durant seems pretty easy. I like it. In the other second round series, we have the Spurs versus Nuggets. This is gonna be one of my favorites, bro. Oh my God,
That's
what a
that
clash!
that is a 7 game series if I've ever seen one, bruh.
That is
That is
like when I get home from work, that better be the 6 p.m., 7 p.m. game, the last game of the night.
that needs to be the last game of the night.
Every
100%.
night, every night,
Fuck
every
the Thunder. I don't
Saturday
give a
has to
fuck.
be
I
prime
think
time.
yes.
Like that, that is going to
Yes.
be such an insane matchup. I'm so excited for that because Jokic versus Wemby has always brought us really, really good matchups in the regular season. And I'm thinking of their OT game that they had recently was like April. It was literally like 2 weeks ago, uh,
Yeah.
where they matched up again. They went to OT. That game was so freaking good. And like we always talk about that play that they had for Aaron Gordon to send it to
Hmm.
overtime, and just two good powerhouses clashing in the second round is going to be really, really fun to watch. I'm excited. Who you thinking? Who you taking?
I got the Nuggets in 7. I got the
Oh,
I got
I
the
like
Nuggets in
it.
7, man. I
I
got the
like
Nuggets
it.
in 7.
We are moving different then. We are moving
Yeah, you
way
got the
different.
Spurs. Okay,
We
your
are
boy
moving
Wimby.
way different. You're gonna hate me.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Okay, Nuggets in seven, 100%. I think this can go either way. I predicted going seven as well. I do not have the Nuggets winning though. I have the Spurs.
I
Got my
figured
go.
you're going with your boy Wimby
My
all the
boy
way.
Wemby, take Dylan Harper too. My boy, he'll be ready. He'll be ready. Like he's a little injured right now, but he'll be good to go.
Hmm.
But I do think that this Spurs team is like young, but young teams, young players, young like all time players. Something
Hmm.
they need to do when they're young is take down a top team and just do it. Like even though they're a higher record than the Nuggets, Wemby, like if he was to average 30 points per game in this series, that would be an all-time moment. You remember when Wemby was 21 years old and took down Jokic in a 7 game series? It's like stuff like
Yeah.
that, like those I think this will be like the first time we get it's Wemby's first time in the playoffs. I think he's gonna have
Yeah.
like an all-time moment. I think he's going crazy.
I just want it to be a good series. I'm pretty sure it would be a good series
Oh,
for sure. It'd
100%.
be a great series.
I think it
Well,
minimum seven. No way it doesn't go 6 or 7, right? Like it's got to be like
I,
insane.
it needs to be 7. I don't want that shit to end in 6. I
I
need
don't
to
want
be
it to go
seven
six either. I'm
games.
just thinking like realistically, like you never
Yeah,
know.
and every game needs to come down to like the wire. It needs to be
Yes.
like, can you imagine if we get like another crazy moment, like you know how last year when Aaron Gordon had like that when Jokic threw that lob to him, Aaron
Yes.
Gordon.
Oh my gosh, bro.
I
No, it
I
wasn't a lob. Wasn't it a
It
shot?
wasn't a lob. No, no,
It was a
no. I mean,
shot, and he used it as a
hey,
lob.
honestly, that could have been a play they drew
Yeah, you
up.
never know. You never know.
That 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 could have been like, hey man, I'm throwing some shit at Aaron Gordon. You just chill there.
But that was an all-time moment. Like there's stuff like that where I'm like, I love the playoffs, man. Which is why I'm excited for like this 7 game series, this matchup. I'm excited, bro, that we both got
Yeah,
different predictions here. Because when it comes to the we were kind of moving the same for a lot of stuff there, but
yeah.
I'm excited for like what these conference finals are gonna bring and what our finals matchups are gonna be. Because you're gonna hate my finals matchup. Um. That's fun. I like that. I like that you have the Nuggets. I wasn't expecting you to pick the Nuggets, so I'm like super excited that you picked them. In the Western Conference Finals, though, you have these Thunder and the Nuggets. I have the Thunder and the Spurs. Tell me who you're picking, Legend. I think
Those
okay,
are
okay.
two just fire matchups.
Tell me who you would pick if it was Thunder Spurs.
Hmm.
Just real quick.
Spurs.
Okay. If it was Thunder Nuggets, I'm taking the Nuggets. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm
I
taking the Nuggets
I
low
love
key too.
Jokic. You're taking the Nuggets.
I'm taking the
So
Nuggets low
I
key
think
too.
we're both just hating on OKC.
No, no, it's not that. No, I wouldn't say so.
We definitely both just want to see somebody take him down.
No, I mean,
I do. That's
I
why I picked the
I
Spurs.
I I could just see the Nuggets getting their revenge on OKC and
I
just
see it.
getting
I see
avenged
it
from
well.
last year. The fact that Nuggets last year had, very little depth. Were running a 7-man rotation and took the number one seed
The
to
seven
7 games.
games.
And now with the team they have this year, with much more depth and a much stronger supporting cast than they had last season, I can see them winning in 7 and
I
going
love
back
that,
to the
bro. I
NBA Finals.
love that. So your finals matchup is something that I've wanted to see for a while. Nuggets versus
Hmm.
Celtics. I love that matchup. I think that's a beautiful matchup. I would either one of our finals matchups I would love. I have
Yeah.
Spurs Celtics. I have
Spurs
Spurs
Celtics,
Celtics.
that's
Yes,
gonna be
I do have
fire.
the Spurs taking down the Thunder in the Western Conference Finals. I just, like I said, I think Wemby is going to be one of the greatest players of our generation.
And
Of
he
our,
hates them. So he's gonna use that fuel,
yeah,
his hatred to
exactly.
just yeah.
Also, I think a lot of the playoffs is mental. A lot of it is mental and stuff like that. What does the mental tell you when you beat this team in every game in the regular season? You're
Yeah.
you're better than them. That's what the
Did they
Spurs are
beat them
thinking.
every game?
They went or three. Did they go 3-0 or did they go 3-1? Did they lose a game?
They played like 4 or 5 games. Either
I,
way,
I
I think the
that's why I don't
Spurs
know.
won
I don't
like
know if they
three
went
games.
3-0 or 3-1, but
They
regardless,
they won 3 and 1, I believe.
they won the first three. They won the first three regardless. So that's
Yeah.
all that I like because since like December we knew that the Spurs were like
And
they're
they
like
broke their
kryptonite.
streak. They broke
Yes,
their win streak.
that's why I think a lot of the mentalness behind the Spurs will like ride them through this like playoff run where they're like we've done it. We've taken down the team who's already the best in the league right now. Like we don't need
Hmm.
to worry. We are the best team in the league. If we beat them in our matchups, then we are the best team in the league. That's probably the way they're looking at it. So
Watch us be like so fucking wrong. It's the Rockets in the fucking
first
conference
round,
finals,
first
bro.
round exit for the
Just
Suns just fucking beat them in six, bro.
just due to lack of fucking experience with the young
Wemby
guys.
Wemby averages like 17 and 8.
Oh my God, Adrian, can you imagine if he has like a Jared Allen moment? He's like, the lights are just
The
too
li-
bright.
I don't know, man. The OKC defense was just too good. Mark
Yeah.
Williams and Kaman Malewich and Phoenix, they fucked me
Oh
up too
man.
much. Who is your finals predictions though? We both have two different finals matchups. I have Spurs
Hmm.
Celtics. He has Nuggets Celtics. I'm gonna give you mine real quick. Give me the San Antonio Spurs to win the NBA championship and
Hmm.
Victor Wembanyama to win a Finals MVP at an age younger than me. Wemby.
Fucking God
Go
damn
ahead,
it.
bro. I predicted that's my prediction as of right now. I think these Spurs are going to be the NBA champions at the end of the year. I want them to be the NBA champions. You know how
Hmm.
much I love Wemby. You know how much I was praising Dylan Harper before the season. Keldon Johnson's going to be on my sixth man of the year ballot. We've got a lot of talk. Mitch Johnson's a great coach. He like followed up Greg Popovich incredibly. I think it's going to be a super fun series, regardless of who matches up here. But Spurs Celtics is going to be a fun one if that's what it is. What about you for Celtics Nuggets?
I got the Denver Nuggets winning the NBA championship.
Damn, we both went with the same. Whoever got out that second round series, that's who won it all, huh?
I got the Denver Nuggets winning. Nikola Jokic will be my Finals MVP. It will be a 7 game series.
You don't
But I
see me
got
complaining about that outcome. I'm
yeah,
not
I know.
complaining
Yeah,
about
regardless, you're happy
Jokic
who
winning
did.
another ring.
Yeah,
You know I'm
yeah,
happy about Jokic winning another ring. Fuck yeah, bro. I love that.
yeah.
I think this Nuggets team is very fucking good, man.
Very good.
They
They just got healthy at the perfect time.
did you see what
Um,
they ended off the season on?
10 game win streak, something like that.
12 game win
12.
streak,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
You know that's the highest of the Jokic era? You're telling me you're going into the playoffs of the highest win streak of the Jokic era. That's incredibly impressive.
Really.
Yeah, they
And
never got 10 with Jokic. Isn't that crazy?
you have to assume that that win streak was probably because they got their guys back.
They
Mainly
were
just Aaron Gordon. Just
yes.
they needed him back. Strictly
Is
just not
P-Watt
even in
back?
terms of like his. Huh?
P-Watt is back?
On Real it says it kept saying out hamstring strain
Yeah,
and
that's
not
what I
injury
thought.
management. So I'm like, damn, did he get hurt again?
Maybe it's just end the season.
Yeah, but then I feel like it would have said injury management, like how it does for other stuff.
That's kind of weird, yeah. Oh, probably.
Huh.
I hope P-Watt plays though. He's a big part of their defense
Yeah,
and
no, he
on
needs
that
to play.
team.
He needs to play a part of their bench. But
Yep,
like,
100%.
but yeah, I got the. That's crazy. We both have a West team winning it.
I like it. I do. I like it either way because I think I mean it's hard. It's gonna be hard to predict any of this to be right either way. We're probably both wrong with our predictions, and we're not gonna get all of this right. So
Definitely not. The
there's a
Nuggets
world.
could fucking lose in round two. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
exactly. So could the Spurs. The Spurs could get eliminated to freaking Denver so easily in this. So literally after that second round matchup, one of us is gonna be wrong.
Can you imagine if, like, let's just say the Lakers win in round one and you got like Luca and Reeves come back in round two? That just changes the
See,
trajectory of everything.
that might switch it up a little bit. But the thing is, yeah, Luca and Reeves coming back against the Thunder. Like, come on,
Oh,
bro.
they would play the Thunder?
Yeah, put a Thunder in round two. That would
Fucking
not.
fuck. Never mind.
That would
Never
not
mind.
match
I
up.
just at that point, Luca and Reeves just wait till next season, bruh.
Yes, that is our playoff predictions, man. It took about a little under an hour. We're about 1 hour exactly into the show, so we got a perfect amount of time to talk about our awards, man. Our awards are like the most important part of like the season because we started with predicting them. I
Hmm.
have so like not awards, but like we did our standings at the beginning of the season. I kind of want to just talk about mine. I have the Rockets at 3.
Oh, I have my standing. Let me pull up my standings.
Stuff
Shit.
like that. I had the Rockets at 3, Clippers at 4, What was I thinking with the Clippers at
Bro,
4, bro?
same thing. I had the Rockets at 3 and Clippers at 4.
What
I
was I
had
thinking?
I had the Spurs at 5. I had the Warriors at
Dude,
7.
Mavericks at 7 for me. Dude,
Bro, I had the Magic at 4.
yeah, I had the Magic at 3. I had the
I
Magic
had
at
this,
3,
bro.
Hawks at 4, Bucks at 5, bro.
Adrian, I had the Celtics at 12.
I am at 7. I had him at 7. Let's
I had Celtics at
go.
12. That's
That's
crazy.
decent.
I had the Blazers at 13. Um, that's
Hey,
crazy.
did you get a single standing right? I don't think I got a single standing right besides like the lower teams.
What do you mean, like a
Or,
just a?
I got one right. The Thunder.
That's it. Yeah.
That's the only one I got right. Other than that, no team is in the correct spot besides like the bottom of the barrel. That's kind of insane. It's hard to predict, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
Well,
really
are the Raptors the 17?
Nope, they're 5, bro. They're matching
Oh,
up for
never mind.
5.
Oh, yeah, they are then in the playoffs. I forget. Yeah.
Yeah, I had the Raptors at 8. I had freaking Pistons at 6. They were the one. I had the Knicks at 1. The Knicks had the one
I had
seed.
the Pacers at 6. Ugh,
What did I have the
damn.
Pacers? I had them at 10. Nemhard is nice is the only note I had for them. And then Hornets is
I had
11.
14.
I had the Heat at 12, bro.
I had them at 9.
I remember I was hating at them in the start of the season. And they played bad, bro. I knew I was right about that. I knew I was right about that.
I had the Suns at 9. So,
I had them at 10. So we were both a little lower on them, but
yeah.
so that's kind of fun. I think I was just fun to talk about that real quick. Awards I want to talk about. We don't know what the awards are going to be yet. We don't know yet for sure, but like I predicted Jokic MVP. That's still a chance, but probably not happening.
Probably not happening though.
Wemby Defensive Player of the Year. That's fine. That's like an obvious.
That's a lock.
This next one is
That should be a lock.
I had Andrew Nemhard for Most Improved Player.
Mine is probably worse than yours.
Jaden Ivey, right?
Yeah, Jaden Ivey.
It's
Fucking hell,
okay,
bruh.
bro. It's okay, bro. I'll bring you one worse. I'll raise you a worse one. Coach of the Year.
Jamal Mosley, you had
Jamal
that man.
Mosley. I had Jamal Mosley, man. I had the Magic at
Yikes.
3. I was like, oh, they're gonna be nice. Nope. No.
My coach of the year was Mike Brown. My prediction.
That's not too bad. I mean, the Knicks were a
That's
top
not too
3 seed,
bad.
so
My sixth man was Grady Dick
I had Jordan Clarkson, so I guess that's not too bad either. Jordan Clarkson was out of the rotation in the middle of the
for
year,
a
though,
while.
so
Now he's back because they
yeah,
need
he's
him.
back now, but that's kind of a little bit iffy. And then Clutch Player of the Year, I just put Jalen Brunson.
I don't even think I had that shit.
Yeah, I don't think you did either. And then
Yeah,
Rookie of the Year, I put Cooper Flag.
I did too. Yeah.
Yeah, that is not my pick now. But yeah, here, and then hot takes. We had hot takes. Okay, this is actually a pretty good hot take for me. I had someone will score 70 points in a game this season. I was right about that. Bam had 83, so
That's fucking crazy. It
that's
was
kind
bet
of
by
right
the
about
fire.
that. I said someone will hit 15 threes in a game. That one did not happen. And Trey
Did
Young will
someone
make.
get close? Anybody get like 12?
I think a couple people. I think Khan had 12, didn't he? No, I think that would have been a bigger story if he had 12.
Mm.
But no, I think somebody did have 12 this season. I think you're exactly
Did
right.
it? Why do I feel like Zach LaVine had some shit like at the early of the season?
Start of the season, no way Zach was moving like that.
No, bro. Remember he was getting like motion at the beginning
Bro,
of the year.
no, not from the fucking threes. Remember I was betting on him? And
Oh,
he sold like
yeah,
4 fucking parlays for me on threes? Yes.
yeah,
That
that was
motherfucker was
fire.
not hitting his threes. Oh my God. That's what
Yeah,
started the Kings hate this season. Jesus.
yeah.
Gosh, bro. And then I said Trey Young will make All NBA first team.
That was one of mine too.
Yeah.
My other two was Joel Embiid won't play more than 30 games. He got past that. And then I said LaMelo would be traded by the deadline. That was one of my hot
I
takes.
like that. I honestly do like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. LaMelo wasn't traded. I thought your Hornets hot take was that the Hornets would make the play. I don't know why.
Nah, no.
I don't know why I thought this was. For like all NBA teams, I had some egregious shit. I didn't have Wemby on first team. I had him on second.
Uh-huh.
I had Mobley. I had Evan Mobley on third team, bro. I had him over Donovan Mitchell. Who Donovan
Fucking
Mitchell was gonna make fucking second team, bro. At this point, like no way. I had Paolo on third team. I had Trey Young. I had Steph. I had LeBron,
I
bro.
put Cade on third team, even though he's not gonna make it. But like I had Cade on third team.
Kate on second. I have Kate on second. So I did more research, bro. Kate and Luca will probably make it.
Are you sure?
They will probably make it. Yeah. The only people that have no path are like Ant, Booker, like the other.
I'm
There's a
so
couple.
sad about
Yeah,
Booker. He would have
yeah.
easily made
He
third
would have. He
team.
maybe would have made 13. That's like
Fucking hell, man.
that's one that like hurts. But
Okay, if they don't, go ahead.
you can submit a request, and if it ends your season, it's fine. But Cade came back though, and I actually Since Cade came back, I don't know.
No, because I think he even missed it by like one game or something like
No, I'm
that.
saying since Cade came back, I don't know if he's able to file for that thing anymore.
Well, spoiler alert, I didn't put them in
I put
my
them on mine.
current. I didn't put them in my current just off the fact that like I personally didn't think the league was gonna give it to them.
Yeah.
If they do give it to them, best believe my list is gonna change when
Yeah.
if that official report comes out.
Obviously, yeah.
But I'm just going off what I wrote down now.
Yeah. Let's just talk about our teams now, bro. Let's talk about our teams
Yeah.
now, bro. Third team, I had a fun team here. Let's talk about like we'll start from the bottom, go to the top. You know,
hmm
we gotta get like the juices flowing. I had Jamal Murray making my All NBA third team. I think he's so deserving of All
Third
NBA
team,
spot.
okay.
1000%. Yeah. I think the guards over him on I don't know. You got him on second team. I respect that if you did.
hmm
But did you have him on second team?
I did.
Okay, I respect that. I respect that if you did, but I just think that the guards over him did have a better season. I'm if I probably put would swap Jamal Murray and Kevin Durant because I have Kevin Durant on second team. That's
hmm
probably the only difference I would make if I was to make that difference. But I just think Jamal Murray's had an incredible year, deserves an All NBA spot. He's
hmm
finally respected as a star in this league because before he was just Jokic's scoring partner and pick and roll partner. Now he's
Yeah.
an actual star in this league, and he's well really deserving. Jalen Brunson, I have him on third team as well.
hmm
Okay, who's another guy you got on third team?
I put Chet on
Chet,
here
I have Chet as well.
because
I have Chet. I
because
think
I
he's
was like
so
I didn't
deserving.
know who else to really put, to be completely honest.
No,
I
yeah,
put
100%. I
Chet.
think he's so
Yeah.
deserving of an All NBA
Uh,
spot. He's one of the best defensive players in the league. Probably would win it if it wasn't for Wemby. So
Yeah.
easily. So I understand
Uh,
100%.
I got James Harden on third team.
Ooh, James Harden. He did not make any of my All NBA teams, unfortunately.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, well, you also got
Okay.
to fact I put Luca and Cade though, so yeah, think about that.
Yeah.
So yeah, James Harden's super good. I think he deserves an All NBA spot if those two guys are out, considering the way he changed the freaking Cavs season for them and changed Jarrett Allen's life. Oh my God, he gave that man he gave him a new fresh cut and it was like, come on, bro, we're gonna get you into a freaking actual playoff series where the lights aren't too bright.
Exactly.
So shout out to James. Last guy rounding out my five here are last two guys here. I have Jamal, Jalen Brunson, and Chet. Last two guys here I have Scotty Barnes and Jalen Duren. I think
I put Scotty Barnes.
fuck yeah.
I also have Kevin Durant on my third team as well.
Kevin Durant, I think yeah, it makes
Yeah.
sense. One
And then
great season.
I have Tyrese Maxey on my third team.
Tyrese Maxey. See that's the one difference we had. I had Tyrese Maxey on second team while you got him on third. I think
Mhm.
100% that he deserves an All NBA spot. But I will say Sixers fans, it seems like they were disappointed in his play this season.
I think it's mainly just well, because even before he got injured, he did hit like a little bit of a wall, which like I kind of
Really?
figure with the
That's
amount of
fair.
minutes he was playing, the numbers he was putting up just wasn't that
He,
good
he, he,
efficiency. And
he was
then,
averaging
po
40 minutes a game in November, bro. Like, what are we
yeah,
doing?
and then just even post injury, just he might end the game with like 35 points, but like it's like on 36% from the field, so like not
Yeah,
really good efficiency. So
fair.
that's why I kind of put it just like the numbers and the efficiency level just wasn't the same as it
Just drop
was at the
down.
beginning of the season.
Mm,
If it was the same, he easily would have been on second team for me.
100%. I get that
Yeah.
100%. I like it. What about second team for you? I have Cade on my second team as well as Tyrese Maxey. I think those two are my guards. Makes sense. Well, I have another guard here is Donovan Mitchell as well. I think
I have
easily
Donovan Mitchell on my second team.
so deserving of an All NBA spot this season.
hmm
Incredible season for him. And then last two, I just got two more wings, no centers on this one. I got KD and Kawhi. Kawhi making my
Really?
second team. Yeah,
Okay.
yes, that's
I
how
got I put Jalen Johnson on my second team. I got Jalen Brunson and I got Jamal Murray and then Jalen Duren.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Honestly, that's honestly a pretty good team. I think it's a very, very valid round out.
I was kind of going
I,
back and forth like should I put Jalen Duren in the third spot, but then I'm like, you know what? No, just for the fact that like even when Kate went down, he still held the team down, was putting up good numbers, and they just remained the one spot and just made it hard for the team to catch him. That's why I ultimately just put him in the second spot. Yeah.
I respect that 1,000%. Jalen
Yeah.
Johnson didn't make my All NBA team. Not one.
Wait, you didn't say his name?
I didn't make any of my teams.
How?
I have Luca and Cade on my. I don't have him on All
Oh,
NBA
that's
third.
why. Well,
I don't have him on third either. I don't have him on third over any of those guys.
Ray, so you make the argument that at that point, Scotty deserves it over Jalen Johnson?
I would argue, yeah. His impact on the season, yeah.
That's
I
kind of
love the season
crazy.
the Raptors had, and they finished above the Hawks and deserve an All NBA player. I would say
Did they finish above the Hawks?
they're the five seed. Yeah. How many times have you asked what you thought the Raptors were the seven seed earlier? Yes.
That's kind of, I would make the argument that the fact that the Hawks, who were pretty much in play-in contention for majority of the season, stand up securing a top six seed.
Fair. It's all
That
NBA,
kind of,
not all March, bro.
no, for sure. But like,
Jalen Johnson
That
wasn't insane all season. You got to remember their slump, bro. He was playing bad in that slump. He
that's
wasn't
kind
playing
of
good in that
crazy.
slump, brother.
I don't know.
Were you watching
You
Hawks
you
games back then?
you might be one of like the very few people that don't have Jalen Johnson on an All NBA team.
I nerd sesh numbers on the board didn't have him.
They didn't have him.
Well, Pierre had him on third because he's a
Shout out
Jalen
Pierre.
Johnson
Thank you.
fan. Bro, it's just
That's crazy. All right.
I think you're registering the that boy nice argument over like basketball. Like just because
I
he
don't
score a lot
know.
of points and he'll wing.
I don't know.
Because
All
dude,
right.
Scotty Barnes' defense is otherworldly, man. Jalen Johnson can't guard a cone.
Sure. Sure.
Jalen Johnson
No,
can't
for
guard
sure.
a cone.
I'm
Don't even say
not saying
sure.
Jalen Johnson's a
Bro
good
said
defender.
sure. Bro
Yeah,
said
but like
sure. Jalen Johnson's probably a better player. I'm easily. I think he's a better player than Scotty
yeah.
Barnes. But All NBA is a way different. If this was All Star, give me Jalen Johnson. Yeah, but this is All NBA. This is like impact and what they
Damn.
contributed to their team.
I don't know. I thought Jalen would be like one of like the like a lock for you, but all
Oh no,
right.
not a lock for me. Hey, bro. Some of us watch ball, bro. Some of us watch
All
ball.
right.
But first team. I got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander easily. I think
Mm-hmm.
that's obvious. I got Luca. I think he even if he's gonna get the team. He's easily gonna make it because the only rule for that is it has to end your season. So it ended his season, his injury. So
Mm-hmm.
as long as the Lakers don't make the second round and Luka comes back, he can win the award. He's perfectly fine. So he's gonna make the All NBA first team easily. Then I have Jalen Brown, Wemby, and Jokic. I think it's very easy
Mine's the
All
same.
NBA
I just
first
have
team.
JB. I just have Jalen Brown and Kawhi just off the fact that Luka and Cade aren't there.
Mhm.
If they were there, they would have taken their spots, and then JB and Kawhi would have been on my second team for sure.
Fair, fair.
Yeah.
I honestly like that a lot. You have Kate over Jalen Brown for first team.
Yeah. Cade and Luka would have been the two guys, yeah, for sure.
I'd put Jalen Brown over Cade. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
For
Okay.
first team, I love bro. The season that Jalen Brown has
He had a
had.
good year. I mean,
Like,
I'm not mad at that. Like if
oh yeah,
someone
I know you're a
played,
Jalen Brown
yeah.
guy, but like the more from the expectations that like they were not supposed to do anything. The Pistons were still going to be a playoff team this year, so like them being 64 wins, that's an obvious improvement, but it's
Hmm.
not. It wasn't out of the realm of possibility. The Celtics being the 2 seed and still being one of the best teams in the league because Jalen Brown was averaging 30 points per game. That
Hmm.
is like MVP like level stuff. Like he was performing and he came to perform. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
I think that if he had his own team, we'd like for his entire career, we're talking about Jalen Brown in like completely different light as like a player, and like we're probably
Hmm.
looking at him as like probably a top 10 player consistently throughout his career if he was
Hmm.
always able to average this many points and play his defense. Because I know you love two-way players, so he's probably
Yeah.
the best two-way player in the league who's not named Wemby. So
Yeah. In terms of like just like wing or guard or whatever, he is definitely just the best two-way player.
and
Yeah.
he's fun to watch too because he's so freaking smooth and he can lock up any freaking guard, any wing, and it's very fun to watch. That's personally why I had Jalen Brown making All NBA first team. I think he's incredibly deserving, and he's just been super fun season, super fun season.
Yeah.
All right, let's finish off with the awards, man. Give our top three for all of them, and then we'll give our winner as well. I'm just gonna start off with the week one clutch player of the year. I have Shea, Jamal, and Ant.
Wait, we're not doing all defense, or are we saving that?
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I
I was like,
forgot
wait,
about
what? We
that.
can't skip over that.
It's because I have my team so much lower. I have them so much lower. Let's do rookie teams first,
Okay.
because or it doesn't really matter either way. Rookie. I have first team. I think the first team should be the exact same. If it's not the exact same, I'm gonna shoot you in the face.
Four of
VJ,
our players should be the exact same. We might have like one different player.
VJ Harper, Cedric Howard, Con Knipple, and Cooper Flag.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay, good. Thank God. I
Yeah.
would have been so pissed.
Yeah.
Those were
I
easily.
was going back and forth on like Cedric Howard and Jeremiah Fears, but I ultimately went with Cedric Howard.
Fair. You went Fears on second team?
Yeah.
That's Fairs. It's Fairs. I like that. I didn't go Fears on second team. He didn't make a team, unfortunately.
Yeah. On my second team, I got Jeremiah Fears,
I
Julio
love it.
Gonzalez,
Love it.
Will Riley,
Love it.
Maxi Reynold from Sacramento, and
Okay.
then Carter Bryant.
Okay. Dang.
I
Damn.
I was gonna put
No
CMB,
Ace.
huh?
No CMB.
Well, Ace was kind of. I feel like he started getting minutes towards like the second half of the season. Like
No
he
Trey
kind of,
Johnson.
huh?
No Trey Johnson.
Yeah, I was kind of debating on it, but
Derek Queen. That's my team.
no,
I was just giving you my team.
they benched him for not benched him, but like he just kind of fell off at some point
He
for them
he
and
made
just
my
for me in
all-rookie
general.
team.
But
Derek Queen's a better player than Maxime Reynaud, bro. Come on.
It's 50-50.
It's
It's
an all
like
rookie second team, so it doesn't really matter. But
it's
I'm gonna
it's
argue my guy, bro. I think it's crazy. No
yeah.
CMB is crazy. No
Well,
CMB.
because he was injured for like a lot of the season, so
Yeah, but
like
I think his defense was still like the reason, not the reason, but like he like takes after Scotty Barnes a lot in like the
yeah.
defensive like
hmm
capabilities. I love CMB. I regret the Suns didn't draft him. Like he would have been an incredible part of this team.
Well, then the Raptors have it picked them before us.
Yeah, he was pick 8, but the Raptors wanted come on, and the Suns were like,
Oh,
don't take come on, like we want come on, and then the Raptors like, okay, cool, we'll go somewhere else. Like they were the Raptors were 50-50 about CMB, come on, or
why
who was
would the
the
Raptors listen to them if they had
because
the
they
opportunity?
didn't know who they wanted. So the Suns saying we're gonna take come on, pick them for them. Because if they didn't take if they the Raptors thought if we don't take CMB now, we can't get him at all. They were gonna try to trade down because CMB wasn't a top 10 pick.
Hold on, I might be stupid or something. The Raptors picked before us, right, in the draft.
Yes.
So if they originally wanted to pick Kaman Walawatz, like that was one of
They
their guys.
they were 50-50. That's what I was saying.
Okay, all
And
right.
they were gonna trade down to draft one of them, but then the
Uh-huh.
Suns told them we're taking Kaman,
Uh-huh.
we're taking one of them, whichever one is available, CMB or
Uh-huh.
Kaman, and they were like, let's just draft them. Let's just draft CMB. So that's what it was.
All right.
I was that's maybe I shouldn't explain draft things to you. My bad, my bad.
Oh, because I'm just like, why are the Raptors listening to them? But I was like, all right.
It's a trades and stuff, bro. It's because like, never mind. I'm not gonna. It's okay.
Yeah.
All defensive teams.
Yeah.
Talk to me. Who do you got?
First team, I got Wemby, Chet, Gobert, Asar, and then Scotty Barnes.
Dang, respect. I like that.
Yeah. I
What?
assume you didn't have. I
Huh?
assume yours is a little different.
Huh? No, I just swapped out Asar Thompson. I have him on second team.
Who's
Yeah.
your first?
I have Derek White, Scotty Barnes, Chet, Gobert, and Wemby. Same team, just Derek
Yeah,
White
swap
for
up.
yeah. I think Derek White's defense has been so freaking good this year. Like,
Mm-hmm.
dude, I was doing a bunch of research and like just going over a bunch of notes for this shit. And when I was going through Derek White notes, I clicked on a couple links and I was just going through a bunch of stuff. And there was an article that had him on All NBA third team. And I was like, what the fuck are we doing, bro? I know
Yeah,
injuries and stuff, but All NBA is a crazy for Derek White, man.
honestly, I mean, I feel like they just did that just with the injuries that they had this
Maybe
year, and they were like they didn't know who else to put. But also at the same time, like he kind of had an up and down year just in terms of his offense.
his
Like,
offense. That's why. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
it
why
just
All
definitely
NBA is
wasn't
like,
on the same level. Now this is like Derek White from like last year, the year before that, like sure, but
way
like
different. Way different.
yeah,
Second team, I have Cason Wallace, easily one of the
okay,
best
I do
defenders in the
too,
league.
yeah.
Dyson Daniels, Asar Thompson, OG Anunoby, and Evan Mobley.
I did Cason Wallace, Derek
Oh yeah.
White, Amen
Oh yeah.
Thompson, Evan Mobley, and I put Donovan Clingan.
Hell yeah. I love that
Yeah, yeah.
100%. I think
hmm
Donovan Clingan over OG, would respect that 100%. I think OG's just
hmm
been a super good defender. Yeah, I
Has
mean,
he made one, OG?
yeah, I think he's definitely no way he hasn't made an All NBA team, right? Or all defensive team. That's like what he's known
If
for.
he didn't, like that should be like an example of like we need to add a third team at this point. Yeah.
All defensive. I feel
Well,
like
regardless, they should add a third team.
no way has he not made it, bro. Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
he made it second team in freaking 2023. That's it. Damn.
Mm,
That's kind of crazy, honestly. Considering like how good of a defender he is. Like
yeah.
I'm surprised he's never been able to make an All NBA first team. Damn. Shout out to those guys though. Let's get our award predictions in, man. This is it. This is the conclusion of the regular season right here, man. Our regular season ends right now. We watched all 82 games of every single team. We didn't miss this. No, I'm joking. But we watched a lot of basketball
No,
this
no, no.
season.
I watched all 82 of Brooklyn Nets games, and
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
You were watching Nets and Magic the other night.
yeah.
I remember.
I was watching Wizards and Heat. I
Yeah.
had to watch that game. Yeah, yeah,
Well, yeah. No shit. Bam dropped 83.
yeah.
Of
But
course
like
you had to
that
watch
counts.
Wizards.
That counts.
That was the only Wizards game you watched all season.
Yeah.
That was
And
probably
it was like the last 3 minutes. I'm not gonna cap. It was like that. Yeah.
okay. Let's start off clutch player of the year. I already said mine earlier on accident, but I had Shea, Jamal, and Ant. I think the clutch player of the year has kind of been a little bit of a kind of an afterthought. Not nobody really pays that much of attention to clutch player
Yeah.
of the year.
I had the same three, but I put Shea as the winner.
Yeah, Shea's the winner. I think that's. I honestly gave it to Shea just because that Denver shot. I don't know if you remember that. We were watching that we were
No, for
watching
sure
that
in
in the
the
party
party, but
live.
I feel like he just had a lot of moments. He had that shit against us this year too, where
No,
like
yeah, 100%. He just
yeah.
had so many different shots. That was the worst part while watching bashing up against Shea. If it was close in the fourth, he was gonna come back and win it. And I think it was
Hmm.
the Rockets or Lakers game. It was a game recently. He had a bad 3 quarters. In the fourth quarter, he shot like
Just
seven
took
for
over.
nine, and then they
Hmm.
won. And it was just the most annoying thing ever because it's like, bro, you were bad the entire game, and then now you want to turn up. But yeah,
Right.
I think it's a very, very easy answer. Shea, Clutch Player of the Year, and he might win another award here in a bit. Coach of the Year, I went top three. I went JB Bickerstaff, Mitch Johnson, and Joe Mazzulla. I went
That's my
JB
same top three.
Bickerstaff to win it though. I think the
And
Pistons
that's my
deserve it.
winner as well.
I think
But
that's
if
a
if
very
Joe
obvious one.
Mazzulla was to win it, I wouldn't be mad either.
I wouldn't be either. I think with the Tatum injury, the fact that he's able to get a lot out of his young players, Baylor Sharman, Hugo, Neemias Queta, and just to turn that team into continuing to contend even in a gap
Hmm.
year. So I think he deserves a lot of love. Sixth man of the year. Talk to me. Who are your three?
My top three was Jaime Jaquez,
Hell yeah, I had him at
Keldon
three.
Johnson, and Tim Hardaway Jr.
Hell yes. I did not have Tim. I had those first three. I had AJ Mitchell over Tim Hardaway Jr.
AJ Mitchell. Yeah.
Yes, I think Tim Hardaway Jr. probably either we can't go wrong with either. They're both
Yeah.
very good. Tim Hardaway
My
lost the win, bro. That motherfucker fucked up.
yeah. My winner was Keldon though, Keldon Johnson.
Hell yeah, man. We both rolling with it. We got the same three winners for the first three awards, man.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah.
it kind of makes sense though, because I
Our
mean
awards are I assume our awards are probably all gonna be the same. Maybe our most improved player might be different, but everything else is gonna be the same.
I don't know if it will, bro. I don't know if it will.
Really?
Well, let's honestly talk about it, bro. Who are your top three for most improved player here, bro?
I put Nah, Nikhil
Easy.
Alexander. I put
Yeah,
Jalen Duren and I put Ryan Rollins.
I had the exact same top three, bro. And then did we both have not winning it?
I had not
I
winning it,
had
yeah.
not winning it. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
just look like I love the fact that he continued to just expand his game and get better.
Going
Like
from 9 points to 21 points, like
you would have thought that. I just thought he was a spot up shooter, not
spot up
spot up
shooter,
shooter, but like
a guy like can attack the rim as well, and
yes,
can play make, and obviously was always been a really good defender. But just for the fact that like he obviously got the ball more in his hands this year and just took advantage of it, and just like there's those moments like in those games where like they're just
I have a question.
what
If you're a Timberwolves fan right now, are
I'm
you
mad.
are you mad about picking Nas Reed over Nah? How do you feel about that right now? Because Nas still had a great season. He was still in six man. Like he was right out my top five of six man of the year. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
He
it's
was still having a good
just
season. But you got to think of like the fit of Nah and Ant would have looked a lot better if you had this Nah.
yeah, and like you could have had Nah on a cheaper contract too,
Way
like.
cheaper contract,
Nah,
bro.
Nas signed a 4 year 60, so that's like what, 15 mil a
15
year
million. You could
versus
have Nas for
25 a
like
mil for Nas Reed. Like,
yes, like actually it's 10
yeah,
million annually less. Completely different. The super good
yeah.
value for the Hawks in that contract, and
Hmm.
I would love if they were able to upset the Knicks in that first round series. Just some crazy
That'd be
shit.
fire. That'd be
That would
really
be
good.
honestly so
Because
fucking
then at that
crazy.
point, it's like, yeah, we got to break this team up.
Yeah, it's like,
Like, we
bro,
got to.
Cat, you're gone.
Yeah,
Mikhail making his way back to Phoenix. So excited for that. That's
yeah,
that'll be happening in the next 2 years. Make sure you guys remember that, man. Next award here, Defense Player of the Year. This better be, this has been decided since fucking last season.
yeah.
Fucking Wemby won it easily. Who are your top three though? I had Chet and Gobert as my other two.
I put Chet and Scotty.
I
Chet
like
and
it.
Scott.
Yeah, you know
Chet
how much
and
I've been
Scotty.
talking about Scotty. You know how much I
Yeah.
like that. I like that. He definitely
But I
deserves
got
it.
Wemby winning it as well, yeah.
Yeah, Scotty was almost out of my top four. So yeah, he was my
Damn, our awards are dead. That's the same.
dead ass the exact same. It's
Because
kind
our
of.
MVP is, we
Let's
already know
see.
what MVP is.
Well, let's see if Rookie of the Year is gonna be the same. I don't know. Actually, it will be. I know who you're a fan of in the league. I know who you love, bro. You love your white boys.
Well, white boy's gonna win it, but yeah.
This white boy. I know you love this
I
white
mean,
boy.
ours might be different.
Let's find out. I have Khan, Cooper, and VJ, but
That's my top three.
I have Khan winning it.
I have Cooper winning it.
Ah, okay. I didn't expect that. See,
I
I
have
thought you would
Cooper
have had
Flag.
Khan winning it. Talk to me.
I
Talk
have
to me.
Cooper Flag
Let's
winning it
discuss
for
this real
sure.
quick. Let's discuss this real quick. Talk to me.
Like I can understand the argument of people being like, well, cons, play contributed to winning.
Hmm.
But at the
I
same
don't like that
time,
argument.
yeah, but at the same time it's
That's not
just
my
like,
argument.
well, look at the team that Cooper Flag fucking has. It's
Yes.
nowhere near as good as, what I'm saying, his teammates were injured all season long.
Yeah.
Um But I just think obviously at the beginning of the year, Cooper Flag wasn't playing that great. All these discussions like, oh,
All
he's a bust,
his
and it's
coach's
just like,
fault.
bro, like it's an 18-year-old kid trying to adapt to a completely different environment.
And do we remember his coach had him playing point guard in
I didn't
his
play in
first
Pork out of his position,
season,
and
first
it's
month.
convenient how the second he started playing in his natural position, he started playing a lot better.
Scoring
Uh,
easier, cutting easier,
yeah,
passing
cutting easy
easier.
exactly.
Like,
Just the game just looked a lot more easier, and he was putting up big performances. Obviously, had 50,
mhm.
had 40, had like
Yep.
a lot of 40-point games or a lot of 30 plus point games as well. I
Yes.
just think at a certain point the game just looked pretty easy to him. And you know what's crazy? I retweeted this tweet from Brett Usher, and he was like, "Can you imagine like what is this guy gonna look like in 2030 when he's 23?"
Yeah, he's gonna literally he's fucking 18 right, 19 right now. Just turned
And
19 in
I'm just like,
December.
bro, he's not even gonna be in his prime yet.
Literally, he's gonna
He'll be
start
4 years
next.
out of his prime at that before his prime.
That is insane. Yeah, he's gonna be a great player, man. We were talking about it. We
Yeah.
had that clip of if we were calling him generational, he may just be generational talent when it comes to all said and done.
Hmm.
And if we were talking about like who is the better player, I think it's easily Cooper Flag. I think Cooper Flag is
For
one.
sure.
He's gonna be a superstar in this league. So I'm not. That's rookie of the year is always a little bit different because you look at the 2003 rookie of the year with Carmelo and LeBron, and
Hmm.
obviously Carmelo won it. But oh wait, who won it? Did
Wait, I was
Carmelo?
gonna say, did Carmelo win?
No. LeBron won it, but everybody was saying Carmelo should have won it because he averaged more points and more assists and more shit like that. But I think it's kind of the opposite this year. I hope they. I don't care who they give it to either way. But I
Hmm.
think it's kind of the same situation where Khan is like Carmelo Anthony and Cooper's like LeBron, where
LeBron, yeah.
any other season, Khan would have easily ran away with Rookie of the Year. Same with Carmelo because he was averaging like 22 in his rookie year.
Hmm.
But it's just because they had to match up against one of the literal other greatest players in the league, and that's just the unfortunate end of it. So I think whoever wins it'll be fun. I think those two guys have been the best rookies. VJ deserved the love, the top three spot, but he's not even gonna get a vote. I don't think.
Yeah, he's not gonna get that, unfortunately, which sucks because like he was at some point he was my number one.
Bro, yeah, me too. There's a video where he was like, yeah, they were talking about a rookie raw. I don't know what they're talking about. And everybody was
You
like,
you you
bro,
hit that
you
rookie
hit
wall
it.
at some point, bro.
You hit it, bro. Like, what are you talking about? You don't know what role this is. And to end off the awards, man, it's very obvious. I think who we both picked. I'm assuming, but Shea, Jokic, and Wemby are my top three for the awards. Who are your top three?
Same.
MVP, yes, Shea, Jokic, and Wemby. And I assume we both have the answer. We both got the young
Victor
man.
Wemby.
What the fuck?
I'm kidding. Nah.
Both got the young man from Canada, man. Shea
Shit.
Gilgeous-Alexander going back to back as a guard, man.
Which sucks because Jokic would have had that shit in the bag if he didn't fucking
Would
get
have.
injured.
I think Jokic definitely deserved it. I think Jokic is probably still. Honestly, no, I was gonna say Jokic is the best player in the world. I don't believe that anymore. I give it to Shea right now.
That's fair.
Until
I'm not mad
until
at it.
Jokic shows me otherwise, Shea is the best player in the world. After that Shea shot in March, I am on Team Shea. I can't change my mind until I
Mm.
see anything different. But I mean, it's semantics. They're two top
Yeah.
players in the world, and they are the greatest in our league. I think. Do you think Shea gets another MVP after this, man? Talk to me.
There might be some voter fatigue.
You think voter fatigue the year after this, man? Is it Wemby's time after this?
Yeah, I think at that
If
point,
the
like they're
Spurs
gonna.
if the Spurs take over the one seed next year, probably maybe you could see
Yeah,
it.
I mean, I don't even think that matters. I just feel like
Yeah,
I
because
don't
he
know.
would have won it this year.
I just don't know if they would give it to Shade 3 years in a row.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
hard.
can't
It's
vision that for some reason.
very hard to give it to any player 3 years in a row. Crazy
Yeah,
because how many players have won back-to-back champion or back-to-back MVPs? Curry, Steve Nash,
Giannis.
Jordan. Oh, I was talking guards. Sorry,
Oh, guards.
guards. So he's joining like literally one of the most elite class of guards. Like we're
Hmm.
witnessing one of the greatest players. So make sure y'all enjoy it, man. That's pretty much it, man. We gave our entire recaps for the entire season. That's the 2025-2026 regular season, man. Do you have a fun time recapping all of it, Dejin? This is it. We're done. We're never
Oh
gonna
no,
come
yeah,
back.
this is it. Yeah.
We're both gonna die after this. No, I'm just, we're
Yeah.
gonna
I
be
mean, you never know.
we're we're gonna be back next week as well. But we're excited for everything that the playoffs are gonna bring, man. How are you feeling about this regular season? Do you have fun?
I had fun. It's very semi. We say this every year, but it just went by really fast. And but I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, it was so boring. I had no enjoyment.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You
But
know, you know
I
what
thoroughly enjoyed
tweets?
this season. There was a lot of great moments.
So many good moments. Remember we started with Chauncey Billups getting arrested?
Yeah, I was gonna tweet out one day. I'm like, whatever happened to that? Like, because like I haven't heard anything about that
I
since
don't know,
then.
honestly. And
So
Terry Rozier too, and
he got
freaking
released.
Malik Beasley and all this. Like, He was dealing with
Yeah.
his contract stuff all season. We had Jaden Ivey stuff this season. We had Clay Thompson edits. We had we had
Clay Thompson edits.
so
Oh
many
my
count.
God.
I saw a tweet that was, and I hate we see this tweet every fucking year, but it goes, "This was the funniest NBA season ever," and then everybody just replies with a bunch of stuff that happened in the season. I
I was
hate
just,
those
I
tweets,
hate
bro.
it.
I
Yes.
hate it.
Yes.
It's because the
Yes.
same thing
Yes.
every freaking season, bro. But yeah, we're excited, man. Make sure you guys are continuing to follow Baseline Breakdown. We are going to be dropping reactions to some big matchups throughout the season. So if we get like a game 7 in the first round, maybe you could see me and Dejan drop a video right after talking about like, oh shit, LeBron just had 40, 10, and 10 against Kevin Durant. What does
Bro,
this
I'm
mean
telling
for
you
the
right now,
second
if
round?
the Lakers steal game one and LeBron has like some crazy game, we're hopping on a video.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
gotta be
we're
like, what
hopping
the?
on a video.
We gotta
Yeah.
roast shampoo. We gotta talk about everything that happens in that game, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're excited to continue to recap the playoffs, man. Thank you everybody who's following, and that's pretty much it for the podcast. We'll see you guys next week, y'all.
Appreciate y'all. Take care.